Full screen. Here we go. And my camera's on screen. Can we turn off my camera because we want to be able to see what is in that position, if that's okay. Whoever's in the control booth. I hope Thanos snaps his fingers. Okay, already they're getting a bit of trash talk going on. But okay, first of all, start of the game. We have st4rk versus Project Belgium. st4rk here in the blue to the south of the map, and in the north we have Project Belgium. Their civs are the Franks and the Chinese. Two civs that I sort of expected us to see at the start of the game. And here we are. The civ that Bugum chooses will always be the better one. I'm not sure if I agree with that. But first of all, let's just take a look at the maps. We'll start with Mr. st4rk down here in the south of the map. And his map is pretty much a huge crater around this backside. Let's just zoom out a little bit more so we can take a better look at it. He's got these nice back berries, back gold, a sort of a back stone, which kind of helps him out. But like this big hill here, he's got extra stone and extra gold. He needs to secure this. He can do that, I think, fairly well with some walls. And then around this other side, he can also wall up fairly easily. I think this should be a fairly decent map, actually. Like, as long as he doesn't lose control of these two big hills in his base, I think he'll have a fantastic day. And we see he's already trying to push some deer in, get that extra food boost while he's also luring boar. On the other side of the map, Project Belgium running around, possibly going to come forwards for a lame. Oops, I zoomed in a little bit too far there. No, he's still just scanning around the front of his base. But he has pushed some deer in as well to begin with. Okay, fair enough for him. 3 on wood. His map for Mr. Project Belgium is significantly worse than st4rk's. Both of the stones far out to the side here. He's got the 2 back golds, which is lovely, but this big empty area to the side, this is going to be pretty dicey, I think, to defend. That's a long wall if he wants to do it. If st4rk comes forward with some man-at-arms and towers and secures these 2 stones, and then pushes in around the back, gets to the gold and the berries, that could be a bit of a killer blow here for Mr. Project Belgium. And honestly, like, what's he going to do to counter something like that? Is he going to go for scouts of his own? You know, Chinese scouts versus Frank scouts? It's not really, you know, the sort of thing that you want to be seeing. Because the Frank scouts, they're just so much better to begin with, right? They got the 9 extra HP, which starts to snowball really quickly. And oh man, what is this? What is this mill? It's trapped here. There's a tree and there's a mill. He can't get to all these berries on this side. This is just like, Belgium, please. That's not how you build mills. No. Like, at least trap 2 villages in there. Like this, you're going to have 4 villages and they're all on one side bumping into each other. I don't know, man. Like, I expected better from Bugum. And he's just letting me down already. That is a French Bugum mill. Exactly. Like, look at it. Look at these villages. Look how far this lady has to walk to drop off her berries. Whoop. It's just, I hate it. I hate it. It's so bad. Takes a quick squiz over at st4rk's base. He's already getting these walls up on this side. I think he's going to be pretty secure now, right? He's getting the walls up early. Frank's probably going to build a barracks and stable. I think that's what we're looking at seeing here. He's going for an FC. You wouldn't understand this complex method of gameplay. I think a naked Chinese FC against the Franks is pure suicide. So I highly recommend the Belgium does not go for that. And if he does, I will be surprised and disappointed. st4rk walling, but he doesn't like clowns. There is a big difference between an arena clown and an Arabia clown, right? Walling on Arabia is just what you do to win. But on an arena, you start with walls, and they're even stone walls, which is like the worst thing in the world. But Mr. st4rk, though, he's going for more villages than I would have expected. You know, as the Franks, doing something like a 20 pop... Oh, sorry, I got these two completely backwards. st4rk is Chinese, and Belgium's Franks. Wow, my god. My head is totally backwards today. Ugh. Okay, so Belgium is doing the smart Frank thing, and he is going up on the 20 pop for scouts, as we would expect to see. Okay, Belgium, he's doing the right thing. And st4rk is just full walling. He's making another villager. He's already got more than 500 food. He's queuing up a second Villager, great casting, man. Yeah, man, I'm getting back into it. I haven't had a solo cast in forever, so I'm getting my head into the game. It's fine. And actually, honestly, it looks like st4rk is just going for straight FC. With these walls, he's got 600 food in the bank. Is he going to queue up another villager? He is. He's queued another villager. He's just going to keep going. He's got a villager on gold already. He's got the one layer of walls. Is Belgium going to recognize this, though? You need a high intelligence to understand Bugham's play. Well, he's going for scouts, right? Is your game muted? I don't think so. Hold on. No, that was the wrong button. Options. Turn the volume up a little bit. Is that better? Can you hear the game sound now? Noobcaster even worse than Zach? Well, to be honest, nobody is really on. Can I hear them? Actually, no, I can't. That is a good point. I cannot hear the game sounds. That's funny. But yeah, as I'm saying, like Zach is like a level above most casters, right? Nobody can really understand what goes through the mind of the great Zero Empires. But we're seeing here, Belgium, he's recognized the full walls. He's coming forward with all the villages, building the forward towers. Guys, we're going to try to fix the game sound issues. Just give us, a couple of seconds. We'll work that out as the game continues here. And Mr. st4rk, he's looking pretty confident at the moment, right? He's got 600 food in the bank. He's still eating through this deer. There's still a little bit of food there, nearly 700 food. He's got the wood. He's going to drop probably a range. There we are. That's the archery range. But I'm wondering, once these scouts are in, he doesn't really have anything to defend his base from scouts roaming around. Yeah, we've got no game sound. Zach's here to try to fix things. The hero.
Just tap out.
Yeah, we're just going to tab out of the game.
Yeah, real quick. That's fucking weird.
Yep, you heard it here first. Here first, folks. It's fucking weird.
Oh yeah, that's right. I know. That might be why.
I can hear it now.
Good.
Yep. We have game sound, boys. Boys and girls, we are back. Sorry for the small break. Nothing's really happened. st4rk with the extra layer of walls, trying to drop this defensive tower really fast. He gets it up just in time. Were these scouts? No, they're not going to keep going for that gate. That would be silly. And now it looks like st4rk is going to get away. Audio issues are the worst. That is how it is, right? It's never an escape stream without some sort of audio issues. But at the moment, st4rk is looking like he's just going to get away with this sort of naked FC. Like, he's got the walls, no military units to speak of. He's got 2 spearmen. And look at this. He's even just brazenly getting another layer of walls up right in range of this tower like he doesn't care. He's just building. He doesn't care about the arrow fire that could potentially kill his vills. And over here on the other side of his base, Belgium's considering coming forwards. There we are. There's a tower just in here. Let's get a look into that. There's a tower hidden behind these trees. It's going to deny this wood line. But st4rk's got this other wood line back here. He's already on it. He's got the lumber camp. And he's quite happy with this. Oh, man, the spears are coming out. He gets down 1 scout. But st4rk loses a villager at home at the same time. Come on, Belgium. Where's your micro at? That's not micro. That is the complete opposite of micro. That is literally just standing there and taking a beating from a spearman. Wow, that was just not the best move. But he's managed to ungarrison these villages. The spear is still with the complete lack of micro here from Belgium. But the tower fight continues. It is ongoing. How are they going? Let's compare. Can I click on these 2 towers at the same time? Can I compare them? No, that's the palisade wall. Yes, there we are. There we are. Okay, so they're both dead even. Right, there's 20 or so HP difference here between them. But st4rk coming into the scouts and the spears. Otherwise, yes, such a biased caster. Do I hear some biased commentary? Guys, I am 100% on Bugham's side. I'm just pointing out the realities of this game. Like, this is definitely the reality. These 5 villages are not working. Okay? This is just a beautiful tower from Belgium. Like, I cannot believe what I'm seeing. He is just destroying st4rk here. Absolutely destroying. I'm just expecting the GG any moment. Like, seriously, I don't know what else to say at the moment. Is that better? Is that less biased? Does that make you happy? Is that what you want to hear from me? I hope so, because that's what you're hearing. This is wrong. Those villagers are getting paid. Dude, villagers everywhere get paid. But oh man, the vills, they're coming. The vill rush is on. This one guy, he's here on 4 HP. Oh, let's zoom in a little bit. I can see a villager dying. Oh man. st4rk, what are you doing? Okay, one knight to the rescue. This one knight is going to save the day now. Going to pick up all these villagers as they try to run home. And the tower is going down. st4rk is now safe at home, dropping a mining camp to get some extra stone in. He is safe, but he is quite far behind. We see here st4rk is 5 villages behind, which, you know, is getting up to castle age. That sort of equals 5 villages. But it's still... You should be more ahead. We've seen him lose at least 3 or 4 villages here. I think Belgium's lost just the 3 so far. And even here, like, the st4rk, you're not using your military. You're fully on the defensive. Like, you're still secure on this side to some degree, but it is still only palisade walls. You got your 2 lumber camps at home. What clown micro is that from st4rk? Guys, they're both forgetting how to micro this game. And Chinese cav archers? I mean, like, what sort of a meme is this? Cav archers as Chinese? There's no upgrades whatsoever. Okay, he's got fletching now. He's got one single solitary upgrade for one of the units in the game that require the most upgrades. It's laughable. What's he trying to do? And, like, his eco is just in shambles at the moment. Like, he's doing a good job keeping everything down to the limit, but he's not adding TCs anytime soon. Militarily, he's creating 2 more cav archers. He's trying to get out here, get a sneaky raid off to the side, but I think Belgium might have seen it with this little outpost he has over here. And yeah, we see already, look at this. Belgium doing exactly the right thing. He's dropping the defensive outpost, the watchtowers at home, defending his gold and some of his farming eco. He's got a couple of skirms roaming around as well. Even the stone walls around his woodline here. He is trying to secure himself pretty well here. Let's just see, is he going to lose a villager onto the TC? No, there's only 4 cav archers. They cannot one-shot a vill. And this tower's about to go up. The other tower is up as well. And the skirms are here, providing a little bit of securing fire. Okay, 1 vill goes down. But now, where are these cav archers going? They're trapped. They're trapped inside Belgium's base. Yes, he's going to micro down these spearmen. He's doing a good job. But the skirms are going to trap him eventually. And now he is stuck here in this little space. Watch, he might get 1 vill. I guess 1 more. Okay, 2 vills. That's pretty nice. But now his cav archers, they're going to go down. The skirms, the TC fire. Look at him. Not ideal. Not what you want to see from your expensive castle age units. You want to be getting good value, good investment on your return. And so far, I think Belgium's aggressiveness has put him in a pretty good position here. His scores, they're dead equal. st4rk's been castle for a long time now. You know, it's approaching 8 minutes in the castle age. You see the second stable coming down for Belgium, and st4rk don't run into the TC. Okay, that was close. That was close. These vills, yeah, another cav archer going down. And back at home, okay, there's a couple more cav archers that have come out as well. But Belgium, quick reflexes, instantly grabbing these vills and running away. And just so far, st4rk does not have the numbers to really be, I think, an aggressive player at the moment. Like, a forward siege workshop would be lovely. He's got a ton of wood in the bank that he's just spent down. Here we are. We've got second TC coming off on the side here near the wood and the gold. And a third TC. So instead of going for the aggressive plays, st4rk is just transitioning into a sort of a full boom here, as it were, behind his walls at home. Trying to roam around, maybe... Oh, is that open? Is that open? Is there a tree there? Yes, there is a tree. You just sort of see the top of the trees there. Unable to get in, unable to deal any damage. And now Belgium's dropping his own second TC. Get his eco going as well. It's a follow. Oh. Hyena, donating $1. Hey, Escape, can you ask Robo why he asked Cision, aka Forgotten Empire's team, why he asked them to remove siege onagers from Burmese? Okay, thanks. I did not ask them anything of the sort. If anyone would have asked them, I think it might have been Belgium just to troll st4rk. I think that is probably the reason why siege onagers were removed from Burmese. And these cav archers, I don't actually like this TC from Belgium, really. He knows his opponent is making these cav archers. He knows that they're roaming around. And they can just sort of sit here on the other side of this wood line and harass these villagers. Like, maybe not initially, but he can sit on this side, harass those villas. He can maybe he can get into this little gap here. And maybe then he can range these villas too. Yeah, there we are. See, like, he's not really going to kill too many, but he's forcing them to not work efficiently, have to move around a lot, not work ideally. And oh boy, but Belgium coming in. He's got the knights, and he's also coming with some skirms as well. He's sort of going to maybe try to get a trap in here. Get around the back of the knights, then come into the skirms. Military, like, he just doesn't have enough at the moment. He's only got 6 knights. st4rk's got 3, plus a decent number of cav archers so far. And we see not getting any Vil snipes, though. And the knights, they're coming in. Oh, and there's a hole. Oh, no. st4rk, why didn't you make a gate? You didn't make a gate. He's going straight for the gold. These Vils just instantly running away. One goes down. One shot like that. Oh, this is not good. Not good at all for st4rk. Where are these knights going to roam off to now? He's lost 3 or 4 Vils at home now. This wood line, they're forced to run away. Remember, earlier in the game, this wood line had to evacuate as well. And there's one defensive camel, but without any Vils on gold, st4rk can't really make a lot of military at home. He's making 1 more camel, so he's going to have 3 camels versus all these knights. And the knights are even splitting off and forcing the cav archers to come home now. Maybe even going to get some Vils on the left-hand side while st4rk is distracted by the bulk of the army. Oh, man. This is excellent play here from Belgium. Just like this little surprise attack, sort of. Like, he split off his army, he's tried to debate st4rk's army away, and then this one knight is just wreaking havoc here. Look, this one knight, he's already killed 3 Vils by himself. What a hero. He's maybe going to get a 4th? 4th Vil. Let's see, is he going to get a 5th? Can he get a 5th? I don't think so. Even so, I think this knight has done magnificent work. Look at him. Okay, maybe going to get one under the TC. Oh, just misses that one. One last Vil. So we see here, st4rk, he's got 1. He's got 2. He has 3 TCs. On the other side, Belgium's only got 2. And he's not that far behind. He's 5 Vils behind. And he's also got, you know, free horse collar, thanks to being, sorry, free heavy plow, thanks to being the Franks, which is quite nice. And dropping a 3rd TC for himself. And wow, what are these houses? House wall, it seems, coming in strong. Will this make the bat of st4rk? I don't think so. Like, nothing so far has been too crazy, right? It's still just been a fairly standard game so far. If anything, I would expect maybe a bat game to come in later in the series. Maybe when st4rk is winning or losing. I feel like that's the sort of transition. Like, not here when it's pretty much even. If Belgium thinks, you know, I'm down a lot, he has a huge advantage in, you know, he's up 3-2, 3-1, 4-1, you know, something like that. That's when he'll bring out the insane plays. Try to get the tilt on st4rk. Try to get him a little bit angry. And maybe try to get an edgy victory in there. But so far, both players, they're just transitioning into nothing, really. They're both just still making a little bit of army and then sitting at home, massing up their military. Belgium here is considering coming forwards. On the other side, st4rk is just sitting here, massing up. He's got a lot of cav archers. He's got a decent number of knights and camels as well. And I feel like militarily, st4rk is ahead. And economically, he is clearly ahead. He's 8 Vils ahead. He's had the 3 TCs for longer. And once he gets upgrades on these camels, I don't think there's much that Belgium can really do. Because, like, fully upgraded camels sort of hard counters everything that he's making at the moment. Camels beat knights. Camels beat skirms. And then, you know, there's also just the cav archers in the back line that can just, you know, shoot away at these knights. And if only that they knew each other was so close. Oh boy, we're maybe going to see a little bit of an engagement here. No, they're continuing to just sit on their hill. And actually, no. st4rk sitting on the hill, dropping more military buildings, forward monasteries, whereas Belgium coming forwards with the siege workshop, trying to get a raid in, maybe a big push, try to break through these walls, take down this TC. But I don't think he's going to be able to deal too much damage. I don't think this is a hole. I really wish that there was a thing to be able to see the holes like you can on normal user patch. That would be nice, but I don't think that's a hole, and even if it is, well, I guess if it is, the Knights could roam in and deal quite a lot of damage, but oh boy, st4rk's coming around the back. He's getting his military, oh, he's even like just snacking on a couple of these Knights as they run past, getting free damage on them, taking down one, taking down quite a lot of damage on the others. But now Belgium is up on the hill. st4rk does not want to charge straight up into this mass on the hill, especially with the mangonels coming out as well. Come on, Belgium. Don't suicide your Knights to the TC. Get in there for skirms and the mangonel if you really want to attack the Bills. And keep your Knights ready for the big offensive here against this mass of cav archers. And oh man, there are so many camels now. I don't think this is going to be a good fight. If he can get some good mangonel shots onto the cav archers. Okay, that was pretty good. Still nothing is attacking this mangonel. Okay, there's one Knight on it. And the mangonel. Oh, the mangonel goes down, but another one immediately pops out. I think this fight could go in favor. It is. It is in favor of Belgium. st4rk just did not kill that first mangonel. It got 3 or 4 hits off onto the cav archers. And just look at this. Look at this. He's completely bailing away. He could maybe take a fight against those 3 Knights here. We've got the 2 mangonels on the front. Oh no, they're about to get snacked on. These camels, they're just going to roam out here and pick them off. There's only 1 Knight and a couple of skirms to defend them. And this is some expensive machinery that's getting taken down here. Belgium is not going to appreciate these losses, and then all these skirms are going to die as well. At home, what's he doing? He's dropping a 4th TC, he's collecting the relics, but st4rk has this beautiful, beautiful castle up here on this hill, securing this key location, and Belgium's coming forward for his own castle. He can't build that. He tried to build a house here, but there's a castle already in position. He can't go in that space. Bugum will win because he's the king. Well, I'm not too sure about that at the moment. Like, if anyone's the king, Eddie is the king of Arena. Right? I don't think anybody else is allowed to take that crown. Except for Eddie. Eddie is King Eddie. But, oh boy, Belgium clicking up to Imperial Age in his initial TC. Fairly safe in the middle of his base. st4rk, his resources are nearly what he needs. He's just about to click up. He's got the food, he's got the gold. There we are. Now he's doing Imperial Age as well in the back TC. Nice and safe at home. Mass Camel coming in. He's clearing up the siege workshop. Dropping a market to fix his economy. He's floating quite a lot of wood and food at the moment. I'm just wondering though, what are we going to see in Imperial Age? Like, what's the army composition from each player? Camels and cav archers? Could work. Could work. I think it would be an interesting idea. Not really something you would expect to see coming out from the Chinese. Probably like camel and arbs would make more sense. Otherwise, though, for Belgium, is he just going to double down and go full Knight production? He's got a couple of Knights. Where are they? Oh, he's healing them up in the castle. Look at those plays. Big brain plays there. Getting that healing in while he can. And otherwise, just more stables and probably a second castle on this hill, it seems. Belgium, where are you going? Just... yeah, there we are. Expected 2 nice castles, securing this gold for himself. Even threatening st4rk's forward gold down in this little bit of a crater here. Because he gets up to Imperial Age. He's got 2 castles. Which tab is that one on? Anyway, 1 castle. He's going to have 2 castles to 1. He's going to have twice as many trebs. He'll take down this castle quite easily, secure this gold, even get this relic maybe? That could be pretty good. And relic-wise, Belgium 2-1 lead at the moment. So his economy going into the late game, they're equal on bills, he's got the extra relic. Imagine if Bugum did herbal medicine for the extra meme plays. I think that would be a little bit too memey. And all by Belgium, he's actually going for conscription and 1 trebuchet to begin with. So he's slowing down the initial trebuchet so that later in the game he'll have more trebs. So I guess that's a fair play. Otherwise, he's upgrading Cavalier and plate binding armor, but we see instantly from st4rk, He's getting heavy camel. He's getting plate binding arm. He's getting blast furnace and conscription himself. Just mass camels. And look at the military count at the moment. Stark, 43 army. Belgium, he's only got 25. Like, look at this army. Like, these villages, he's going to lose 4, 5, 6 instantly. The monk's going to go down as well. And these knights, they cannot take this fight. There's so many camels. There's so many cav archers here. Even though they're missing Imperial Age upgrades on the cav archers, there's still a lot of them. And as soon as heavy camel comes in, which is nearly here, it's 30 seconds away, he just needs to stall out. No, he's just going to go in for it. He's in. He's in. Oh, but Cavalier hits just as that fight begins. Oh, that's a little bit too close. There we are. Man, that was perfect timing from Belgium. Like, I was thinking, like, Stark, just stall out for a couple more seconds, wait for heavy camel, and then you'll be fine. But now, military count, Stark lost about 10 army there for almost no losses from Project Belgium. And here we see the Trebuchet War is beginning. We've got 2 Trebs out from Belgium. He's got no more Trebuchets in production, though. And Stark has 2 Trebs as well. And oh no, Belgium, you're going to lose the forward Treb. This is why you don't build or unpack your Trebs in front of your castle. You always put them behind so they're a little bit safer. And this fight, oh man, look at this. The heavy camel tech is just too strong. All the Cavaliers are down. Belgium's only got 7 military, one of which is this Trebuchet here. But he's going for Paladin. What sort of a ballsy man is this? Why would you go for Paladin when your opponent already has mass heavy camel? Does he just not care? Is he just like, yo, I see you got heavy camels, and I'm just going to raise you Paladin. What are you going to do about that, bro? And he's also adding in some pikemen of his own, but I honestly think that Paladin is a huge mistake here from Project Belgium. He's lost his forward castle, he's lost his Trebs. This castle is also going to die instantly. There's 4 Trebs firing away at it. Okay, he's got Paladin, but he is still, 12 military to 46. He has 1/4 the army Stark does. The castle goes down, and Project Belgium calls the GG. I just think Paladin was not necessary. So unnecessary. Like, just Cavalier and Helbs? Cavalier and Skirms? Cavalier and anything else? Like, he did Paladin after all of his Cavaliers died here on the front. Oh. I'm holding my head in my hands, just almost face-palming. Because I think he was in such a good position. He got that nice little engagement here. He just needed to stall out, get some other army that would counter the camels. Some halberdiers of his own. Maybe some skirmishers to maybe harass the cav archers. But the cav archers weren't even that important in this stage. It was purely the heavy camels that destroyed him. GG. We're going to go out of the game now. We're going to take a look at the Civ screen and think about what's going to happen on the next game. Will, I'm going to go out of the game. We're going to take a look at the Civ screen. Okay. There we are. So, we see the Chinese getting the win over the Franks. What's the play going to be? What is going to be the comeback? Civ, what is Project Belgium going to choose to try to get the win here? Like he threw, well, I would say threw away. He used one of the best civs in the game in the Franks, and he didn't get the win. Whereas, I guess Stark, you could say he did the same thing. He used one of the best civs in the game in the Chinese, but he got the win. So it works out just fine for him. Not sure what we're going to see. Maybe Slavs, continue with the cavalry line. And for Stark, what might he take? I'm not too sure. Hey Bombay Gypsy, how's it going? Finally a stream where I will feel at home. You're always feeling at home when you're in our streams, man. What are the maps? Every game is played on Arabia. Arabia, and then more Arabia, and then more Arabia. And Flo is in the chat. Hey Flo, how's it going, man? What's up? And the next game is about to begin in less than 30 seconds. Was there a draft? Nope. No drafts today, guys. It's all hidden civs. And then no repeat. So they've used Franks and Chinese respectively. They cannot use them again for the rest of the series. And we're just about to... Oh, nope. Age of Empires crashed. Feels bad, man. Spectator error. Failed reading to file. Well, that's silly. Why'd you do that? Okay, let's try again. That is one dirty-looking Robo. Hello, Mr. Robo. Christ, what are you doing awake now? It's a bit late or early for you. Okay, let's set the speed back to normal. Let's switch into capture age, go full screen. Here we are. Game number 2. st4rk versus Project Belgium. No Zach today. Now, unfortunately, Zach has come down with a bit of a nasty cold at the moment. He is basically not in a fit state to cast. His throat's really raspy, and like I'm starting to come down with the cold. Like he got it first, and he's given it to me now, but I'm still in a position to, somewhat talk sensibly. Zach is just out of it. But here we are in the south of the map. We're starting with Mr. st4rk, and he is picking the Incas. This is not something that I would have expected. Yeah, we almost had will casting. That was the backup plan if I was feeling worse today. But we have Incas. A civ we've talked about a little bit in previous weeks, saying that they are a pretty nice civ. Like, they're so reactive, they can sort of counter anything that comes at them. They've got the man-at-arm tower play to begin with, and then as the game progresses, they've got slingers for anti-infantry, they've got crossbows, again for anti-infantry, Kamioks and helms for anti-cavalry, eagle warriors for anti-archers, they've got siege rams. They've got such a wide variety of units and compositions that they can go for, but they're just not really picked that often in 1v1s when there is a free pick. Like, this is the first time we've seen the Incas that I can remember. Maybe once out of our, 10 show matches now? So yeah, not a very common pick whatsoever. But we'll take a look at st4rk's map quickly before we switch over to Project Belgium. And this map is pretty similar to the last one. I don't think it's as easy to wall, but it is still a nice map, right? Like, easy wall up here between these wood lines, wall between this wood line and the edge of the map, and then safe gold, safe stone, safe wood. And like, even on this side, he can have another safe stone if he just walls this little gap here, and then he focuses his military around controlling this hill, securing this, and then as the game progresses, he builds a castle and TCs here to get these golds and woods. And then he's got a pretty secure area here. On the other side of the base, it looks like st4rk may have come forward, tried to get a little bit of a lame in, and maybe taken some hits from Project Belgium's Eagle Warrior. But we see here, Bugum bringing out the big guns, bringing out the big Mayans. He's arguably a better civ than the Incas. And the only question is, can the Incas counter the Mayans? And only, I feel, in Feudal Age and Castle Age. This is a best of 9. It's not play all 9 games. It's the first player to get 5 wins the $150. That's what they're playing for. But Mr. Belgium here, he wants to be playing, Drush FC if possible, or maybe Man-at-Arms into a FC Plumes. That's what he wants to be doing. But his map is not what you would like to see if that's what you want to do. Like, just take a look at this. He's got a nice back stone, nice back berries, but gold 1, gold 2, which is sort of trapped into this forest, gold number 3. They're all forwards, all way out on his map. Not ideal at all. And even his secondary stone, look at this. This is miles away from his TC. Like, you can barely see this, and we're at like 36% of zoom. Like, that's insane how far away that stone is. We're going to take a look back in, and we're seeing here Belgium. He's going in for the Drush. He's got the villager gathering that 10 gold nice and early. On the other side, for st4rk, he's building a barracks of his own and getting loom and gathering the 10 gold. So it looks like we might be seeing the Drush from both players here. But st4rk, what is this ball lure? How far away from the TC is that? And you call yourself a pro player? I'm judging you a little bit, but honestly, like I do it too. It's okay, guys. But actually, no, st4rk, he's going for a man-at-arm play. He's got the barracks working. He's pumping out these militia nice and fast. He's got the villagers mining the gold. And, oh no, Belgium, please. Are you going to do for Drush FC with this map? Oh, but look at this. Oh, look at this play. He's walled in the eagle, but there's only one villager able to attack. Okay. Is she going to die? She might die in here. Oh, no, Belgium. Okay, she'll make it to the TC. She'll be fine. But Oh, got the eagle. Oh, that was close. That was close. Belgium, he tried to make the big brain play. He tried to wall in the eagle and get the Vilbash in. And then he trapped his villager, unable to fight. But it worked out in the end. Nice little quick house there to trap him in. But this is just... Look at this. He's going for the big walls. Could be a Drosh FC play. Walling off on this side as well. And oh boy, I'm just missing out here. The Drosh, he has seen the forward villagers. They are coming. They are coming for him. Look at them go. They're just charging forwards. Indomitable. Forward tower's going to come up maybe. Let's take a look. What can Mr. Stark see? There we are. Oh boy, he sees everything. He knows everything that's important about Stark space. He sees the gold and the stone on this side. He sees the golden stone on this side. He even sees this gold. And he knows where the barracks is. He could probably expect there to be walls around this area. Forward tower coming in pretty soon, I expect. Plus the man-at-arms here to help bash through any walls. Oh, he's trying to build the tower on the other side of the wall. That's not going to work, man. But here we go. The man-at-arms, they're in position. They're whacking away at this wall. They're going to take it down as quickly as they can. And oh man, 4 man-at-arms here versus 3 militia and 1 eagle warrior. And this tower, it's going to go up. The man-at-arms, they're going to break through the wall. And they're going to be in. And then this gold is just vulnerable. Look at it. And Belgium's already mining some stone as well. Dropping the mining camp. Okay, he recognizes I'm not going to be able to just straight FC anymore. I need to build defensive towers like a madman. But he's going to lose control completely. We see Stark. He's been mining stone. He's got enough stone for another tower, and here it is. His man-at-arms can't really dive past here. He doesn't want to walk onto the TC. But he does it anyway. Oh, he just loses 2 man-at-arms. That was unfortunate in the extreme. But I think that's actually a win for Project Belgium. The problem here is this tower is going up. Let's see, where can I click on it? There we are. I had it a second ago. There we are. The tower is going up. The 2 towers are going to get up at similar times. But now, Belgium, he can't take gold. These vills, what are you doing? Get to safety, guys. Don't die, please. Okay. Now there's just going to be a little bit of a tower war here. It's going to probably end in Belgium winning. Since he is at home, he has, full control over what happens here. But you can't Drosh FC if you have no gold in the bank. And oh boy, okay, the Vilbash is on. And he's even, is he going to get the wall in? No, unlucky. If only, he could have just done a quick gate. Like, 1 gate there between this palisade wall and the house, and those vills were trapped. They were trapped, and they were just going to get destroyed. But now, they're coming around to this side here. They're going to build a sneaky tower around the back of the wood line. Are they in range? They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not quite yet, but I think after they chop down, 1 or 2 trees, they'll be in range of the wood line. But the big thing is, it denies this gold completely. And look at this tower. The tower, it's so far ahead, 90% to 25. It's going up. He's going to kill probably at least 1 villager here. And Belgium's just like, okay, I have to just go for it. I have to go all in. I need this tower. I need to secure this gold. But man, he's going to lose at least 1 more vill. Probably. There's so many injured villagers. Oh, another one goes down. 2 vills, plus this house is here, tanking a little bit of fire. Stark is doing an incredible job here. The wood is get denied. The gold is still denied again. No gold income whatsoever for Belgium. He's got the defense going. That's nice. The towers are here. That second tower coming up, though, to fully deny this wood line for eternity. Just the problem, though, is the gold, right? Where is Belgium going to go? He can't come out here. Well, he could, but this is just so forward, so exposed, and he's doing it. The Vil is coming forwards. He's got a couple of skirms here to defend. And Stark, what military is he making? He's just going for eagles. He's only got the 1 barrack still at home. He's got some vills on golden stone. His eco is bare bones as it can be at the moment. And, Belgium, what is this villager doing out here? The village just getting sniped off by this Eagle Scout. Feels bad, man. This does sort of reveal that the Eagle play is coming in if he didn't notice them bashing away at the barracks here. The problem is, how do you counter Eagle Warriors if you have no gold? It's quite impossible, to be honest. He's making the 1 tower, but I don't think 1 tower will be enough. Right? Stark just comes forward, builds his own towers, gets in position, maybe sneaks around this side, gets a tower up, or even just a tower in between the TC and the gold, prevents any more villagers coming out to gold. And then it's just full skirms against... Oh, no. Belgium, he just secured his gold again, and then there's another tower. And these two towers so close together, there's not going to be any Vil bashing going on here. Fiona cheering 100 bits, skirms and towers, Craigasm. Yep, that's what we want to see from these Miso mirrors. Isn't that right? We don't want to see Eagle Warriors and plumed archers or Jaguar Warriors or Kamioks or anything like that. None of those fancy units. We want to see towers and skirmishes. That's all we're after. Oh no. Belgium, where are you going? Skirms, you're so far away from home. I think he should be able to run home, and he might even snipe the one Vil. No, he's going to make it home. And the skirms retreat back to safety underneath this tower, and the second tower is coming up. Okay, this is what I wanted to see. Question, though. Will the tower race happen here? Okay, 5 Eagles versus 5 skirms. These Eagles, they're just going to cut them down. Maybe his only play is he has to snipe one villager. Maybe. Okay. Actually, no, we've got more villagers coming in. Belgium bringing in the Vils, bringing the lads and ladies over here to take it down. He's going to defend this gold. That is excellent. That's what he wants to see. But the Eagles, I'm not sure why they're fighting this tower. Honestly, like, I guess there's only the one Eagle in this tower, so it doesn't fire any extra arrows. So maybe this is just big brain plays from st4rk here. He's just going to take down the tower with the Eagles, who just have such nice pierce armor. Where's that repairing villager? Oh, I couldn't even see him. Look at him. He's just hidden on that other side there. Okay, no. st4rk did notice in the end. There's another villager coming down. And the Eagles are slowly falling apart. And more Vils are coming in. Garrison in the tower really fast. And now Belgium will be able to defend. Say that. He should be able to defend. Keep the repairs in. Keep repairing the tower. You need this tower to stand. If this tower dies, you are dead. Okay, the tower... Oh! No! The man-at-arm just snacking this one villager. And then now the Eagles are just roaming around this tower, trying to prevent any sort of raids happening. Any harassment of these villagers, but they're all down. The Eagles are all dead, and Belgium has successfully defended his gold. Well done, Belgium. I'm really impressed. I didn't think it was going to work out in the end, but it has happened. Oh, I say that, and then he immediately loses a villager. That's just, you know, the caster's curse right there. The nice thing for Belgium, though, he's got the food to go up to into Castle Age, sorry. He's getting there. Maybe he needs to build a market. I would like to see a market, just to sell some stone. Yes, there we are. That's what I like to see. He's going to sell some stone. There we are. Up to Castle Age. This is his comeback mechanic. Maybe he builds his castle over on this side to secure his gold. You know, delete these 2 palisades here, these 3 palisades, drop the castle there, kills the 2 towers, and he'll be fine. But why is he gathering wood from this lumber camp when he knows that there is a tower here? I mean, come on, Belgium, that's not a smart play. That is not smart whatsoever. Look at them, they're just 4 idle villas just chilling. Like, they should be working. They should be chopping wood, or gathering stone, or doing something. When all else fails, just click up. That is it. Like, he is in a fairly secure position right now. Oh no, but this second tower might be able to deny this gold. No. Belgium. Is it in range of this tower? No, it is not. It does not appear to be in range. So this tower will definitely go down, but these 3 vills should be able to continue working away here, I think. Just walk away, get out of range of the towers. And he does have the fletching. Oh, but all the vills, and look at this. So many eagles, 9 eagles coming out of nowhere. And without that second tower to defend it, the tower's going to go down. And these eagles, right, they can just dive underneath this TC. They don't care. They can just run. They can run for this wood line. They can run for the stone miners. Okay, quickly, get the house. Build a house. Belgium. There we are. That's what I want to see. Defensive tower to secure its farms. Prevent any sort of break-in on this side. The problem is that he just now needs to use his stone to do that. He just bought 100 stone. Where is he going to build the castle? The eagles, they're coming. They're coming. House. There's... Yes, over here. Over here. Okay, that's how he's going to build the walls. But where is he going to build the castle now? Oh no, and the tower! No! No! Belgium! Where is it? I can't even click on it. Tower. Tower? What is the percentage? Can I just do this? Oh, that's not how it works. There we are. Oh no, 90%. Okay, yes, this is what I wanted to see. Castle, don't let the eagles in. Don't let the eagles in. Okay, good. Building the stone wall. Oh boy. Okay, so this castle will go up. He might lose a vill at worst at this stage, but he will be able to secure his gold. But we see Stark, he's up to Castle Age himself. He's got the tower coming right here. Come on, Belgium. You have to know that this is coming. What's your line of sight? Can you see this? Come on, man. It's well in your line of sight. Build it. Just build the tower. Belgium. Belgium, please. Belgium. Don't lose your wood line. Belgium. Please. No. 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 Oh, no. He's noticed. He's realized it's too late now. He doesn't have time. He has to run. He's bailing. Where is he going? He's dropping a TC back here on a wood line that he can't use. What in the world is going on? And there is still this tower here. His vills should be fine. The castle's going to take it down pretty quickly. But the eagles, look at them go. They're about to break in. And the military that Belgium has is 3 single-plumed archers. Versus, 17 eagle warriors and these forward villagers building towers and a lumber camp as well. Fair enough. I guess you do you. Belgium, you can't put every single villager on stone. That is not how you have a healthy economy. And you can't build a lumber camp here when there's a tower here. They're next to each other. That's not how this works. Failfish. Get your AoE fails in the chat if anyone's, recognizing how fail this is. Because this does not work. Maybe he comes out to this wood line, but that is just so incredibly not safe. All the villages to gold. AoE cringe. Yeah. Feels bad, man. Every villager is mining gold or stone at the moment, basically. He's got a couple of farmers here. And 3 villagers chopping wood, and yeah, there's the GG. Oh, man. This is not... Yeah, that was just... Belgium tried to go for the incredibly greedy, Drush full wall FC plan. And Belgium, your map was so bad. That was just... Look at this. This is not a Drush FC map. If you'd gone for defensive man-at-arms, maybe get some archers out quickly or some defensive towers, you would have been fine, right? He tries to break in here, you build your defensive tower. He comes around here, you build a defensive tower, and it's just fine. Easy peasy. You just invest minimally into military in the feudal age, get your towers up, secure your base, and then you can go up to castle age in your own time. Instead of trying to force the castle age and then it not happening, and then having a super weak economy behind it. Even though he did get up to castle age in the end. He got up to castle age first. He got the defensive castle like he wanted to. But he just had no presence on the map. No military whatsoever. This 15 eagle warriors standing here. And there's 3 plumed archers in a castle. Is everything in there. It's just... not happy at all. We hardly even looked at Stark's base. He's up to 3 barracks, by the way. Just pumping out those eagle warriors. And we'll switch out of the game now. We'll take a look at the Civ screen. And we'll get ready for game number 3. What after these 5 games? Oh, wow. So little faith. Only thinking there's going to be 5 games. I think we're going to get at least 6. I have faith that Belgium can win at least 1 game. I'm hoping for more. But at least 1. It's what I'm thinking we're going to see. Okay, game number 3 is just starting now. I'm going to switch into Capture Age, get that loaded up. And then down here, to the south of the map, we have our leader with 2 victories to 0, Stark, playing in the south of the map as the Malians in the red here. And finally, he is getting a bad map. At least what I would term a bad map. He's got these 2 big forward golds up here on this hill. All of his wood lines are, forward of his TC. His only redeeming feature are the back stones in the back area of his map. But otherwise, it's a very big wall if he wants to do it. edge of the map. To this forest, to this forest, to this forest. Okay, that forest goes to the edge. That's nice. But it's a long area around here. So many hills surrounding his base. So many positions that could potentially be forced into. And I don't really see Stark as being the sort of player where he wants to go for a super greedy strategy like that. I feel like he's more likely to, continue with the man-at-arms and aggressive plays and try to punish Belgium. And we'll take a look at his map. He is playing in the Slavs now, bringing out another one of the power civs, Franks, and then the Mayans, and now the Slavs. His map is not ideal by any means, but he's got the back old, he's got the backwoods, he's got a base that he can secure, and he's even trying to be really greedy here by pushing in the deers. Oh man, Claw Kalash. This is Capture Age, the new spectating feature tool created by the Capture Age team, which allows you to do this fancy zoom in, zoom out, provides all this nice information about the teams, and allows us to view Age of Empires in a new way that hasn't really been seen before, which is just absolutely amazing. Make sure you check out their website, and if you want to thank the creators for making Capture Age, there is a donate link down below the stream. If you want to keep an eye on them and thank them for their hard work creating this cool tool. But back to the game. As I said, we've got the nice back gold, back stone, sort of the backwood lines, which is somewhat nice for him. But otherwise, the rest of his map is pretty dicey, right? We've got these 2 golds out here on this hill area, which makes them quite vulnerable late game. Not really any nice opportunities to full wall his map. Around the other side, he could maybe consider walling off between these 2 wood lines, or this wood and the edge of the map along here, this line, just to secure some of his base so he doesn't have to worry about it. But overall, it is not what you would want to see from your map. And looks like Belgium was coming forwards. He pushed a deer and then he was coming forwards to see if he could maybe get a lame in. No chance of that's having to, I guess, scout around the rest of Stark's map. He doesn't want to go home again and push some more deer. He wants to stay here and see what information he can find. Take a look though. Stark, he's already doing a bit of like a house wall off to the side here, which I think is a little strange. Like if you were going to do that, I feel like you'd wall a little bit further out towards where this wood line is maybe. But only the 3 villages on wood. I was going to say, I think that's going to be a stable play, but there is the barracks from Stark. He's placed the foundation, although no villager is currently building it. Here we go. Villager popping out of the TC, getting to work, building the barracks. And we're going to see the Malian man-at-arms coming out. And on the other side of the map, from Project Belgium, it looks like we're going to see the same strategy. We're going to see the man-at-arm plays as well. Possibly going for a little bit of a greedier feudal age. Possibly, 22 pop man-at-arms. I was thinking 23 pop seems a little strange, but 22 pop is nice. Going to pop in Loom and then get up to feudal age, and we see Stark is up on 21. Forward gold, getting to work up there. Going to start creating militia from the barracks in just a second now. I'm not really sure who this strategy favors the most, to be honest, at this point in time. Like, the Malians, they get the extra pierce armor, which is nice if you think your opponent is going to make archers. But Slavs, not really a big archer civ. But, oh boy, the forward vills, they be coming. They're marching across the map now. And we're going to see, can he deal the damage again with the man-at-arm towers? Game 2, see if he can get it in like the 2nd time now, following on from his Inca play last time. Oh, Vil, don't walk into the wolf. Vil's bad, man. She's about to get gored a little bit. Even on the downhill, possibly. No, she's running for safety, getting her fellow villagers in here to save her. Very nice. Nicely done. And then just going to continue marching forwards. And at Belgium's base, whoops, we'll just go take a look over that way. What are we seeing? What are we seeing? Stark, he sees there's nothing here on this hill. It looks like he's considering just pushing off this hill area, maybe? There's not really any resources that he can threaten, though. So I'm not exactly sure what his plan is. Okay, he's found where the gold and the stone is. Belgium's seen his scout running around, chasing him down. And, come on, st4rk. You've got your man-at-arms, you've got your vills. Is he just going to push the berries? It looks like it. That's where he's going. Oh, man. You can see that house there, right? You're just walking right past it. Okay, Belgium, just back off. You've got the extra man-at-arm. Just wait for man-at-arm to come in, and then send the vills and get in there. Okay, just wait a little bit more. Nope, he's just going straight in for it. Let's see. I think this should be easy for Belgium. An easy clear up here. He's got the extra man-at-arm. Oh, man. He's going to take down none of the villagers just yet. Okay, that one should die in just a second. Belgium didn't lose a single villager there. He only lost a man-at-arm, and I think he lost his scout on this side somewhere. I don't know where it's gone, but his scout did die. But the man-at-arms, they're just chasing them down now. Oh, picking off the scout as it runs past. Nicely done. And oh, man, this is looking pretty good for Belgium. He's defended the push nicely. Now st4rk had all this idle time. The 4 villagers, they walked the entire map. Now they have to walk the entire map back home. And now Belgium is just saying WTF. I'm not sure why. But okay, the first villager has gone down for st4rk. What is he on about? I'm not sure, but okay, we're seeing the follow-up archery range coming down for Project Belgium and the same for st4rk. They're both going for ranges. And he's probably going to get at least one more villager here, I think. Right, like 2 downhill hits before the TC could kill her. One more. One more. No, oh, she just managed to survive. And, okay, they're not managing to sneak past the TC. But I think Belgium should be incredibly happy with this. Right, he's come out well and truly ahead in this engagement. Cleared up all of st4rk's man-at-arms, killed his scout, killed a villager, forced a ton of idle time. Don't dive onto the TC. No, don't do this. That was quite a lot of damage there. But he could still actually pick off, nope, the 2 injured vills, st4rk, picking them off, dragging them home to safety. Nice and quick like that. Man, where are you going? Are you trying to get them killed? Okay, no, they're dropping from farms. They're staying at home, nice and safe next to the TC. And now Belgium's just going to roam around and see what is happening. And that's pretty nice. Picking up the spearman, dragging him back to bait the archer out of the way. And then now, maybe looking for a villager to snack on. Maybe downhill hits, trying to trap them in. Nope. Oh, yep. 2 man-at-arms against 1 vill. Is he going to win? Yes. Yeah, he gets him. Another villager kill for Belgium now. Nicely done. He must be pretty happy with that. And he also saw, I think... Did he see? I'm not sure. Did he... switch over to his point of view. Did he see the defensive tower coming up? Yes, he did. He knows that that is there. And he possibly knows that this is a defensive tower on the gold as well. So at home, I think if I was Belgium and I'd seen those 2 towers, I would not be going heavily into military. I would start setting up my eco, making just enough army to defend, maybe mining a little bit of stone, just, you know, maybe build some extra towers if need be, and then otherwise, I would just be thinking, okay, I want to get up to Castle Age as quickly as possible and try to punish him. Because I know that I should be ahead economically. My Civ has the best farmers in the game. He's lost 2 villages and a ton of idle time. I am ahead in eco. But nope, he's just going in. He is ahead in military, 9-3. But the defensive towers, I'm not sure if he'll be able to deal any significant damage. Like, his best bet at this point is trying to pick off some vills in the woodline. But like, with these houses, which is like really strange positioning, just sort of blocks the archers from getting too close to the woodline. Like, look at this. Not going to kill a villager, taking free damage from this tower. They're causing a bit of idle time, but they can just sort of move around this other side, right? You build a lumber camp here, and then your vills are never going to walk anywhere near archers. And he's just nicely defending himself here, st4rk. And I feel like Belgium, he sort of has to make this sort of play. Having made all this army, he needs to try to get some value out of it. But at the moment, not really getting anything. Like, he keeps walking forwards, taking some arrow fire, and then backing off, not doing anything. While at home, look at this. He's getting the walls in He's getting the villager on stone like I thought he would, just to maybe make some defensive towers. And the farms are in full swing. He's getting wheelbarrow as well. He's preparing his economy for the castle age. Whereas for Mr. Stark, you know, he's thinking about it. He also wants to get the castle age, of course. Right, like who doesn't? But he's had to invest now in 3 defensive towers, a lot of villagers mining stone for a long time, a lot of idle time, a lot of dead villagers compared to Project Belgium at this point. And man, this is a huge army coming out. 17 military to 5. You know, if Stark just happens to accidentally walk into Belgium's army, oh no, oh no. Let's see, no patrol, walking, dying, dead. Oh, Stark, that's not how you microman. This is why you always patrol your army, right? So even if they are going to die, you will maybe kill one enemy unit while you're, you know, going that way. Oh boy, and here we see, look at the Stark, Belgium, look at his resources. Nearly 800 food, nearly 200 gold, he's about to click Castle Age. And Stark is 300 food away. This is, I think, possibly going to be Belgium's game. And look, another defensive tower from Stark. Another one. Another one. Okay. Belgium can't really deal any damage. There's all the walls and the towers. But he's now in position to, you know, be aggressive. He can get Castle Age, get Crossbowmen, maybe some forward siege as well could be an option. I don't think there's any holes here. Nope, no holes. And he's, you know, maybe going to pick up one vill? Nope. Nothing under the TC either. And Stark's just instantly deleting the farms. He doesn't want to risk any villagers going to work out there. And now, just Belgium, look at him, is so far up to Castle Age. Stark is almost got 800 food. Almost. Robo quoting DJ Khaled, of course. It is. Like, come on, he's built 4 defensive towers. It is another one. Like, come on. Is Bugum going to do Knight plus Expo? He is. Double stable. The call from Herner. 2 stables, 2 ranges. Got a couple more archers at home. I think a forward siege workshop might be necessary at this point in time. Simply because with this many towers, you don't really want to, you know, kill them with knights. Why wouldn't you just stick with crossbow? I'm not sure. Like, I think crossbow and mangonels is probably a better play. Like he's obviously going to upgrade these crossbows. Right, there's no reason not to get crossbow and bow and arrow. Like, he can just sit in here, he can maybe snack one vill. Stark? No. Oh, that's actually a pretty smart house. Like, if he builds, like, another wall there, it stops the villagers walking too far that way. Belgium unable to really kill anything, leaving that one archer just to harass him anymore. Harass around that area, make sure the vills don't... Oh, look, he can still actually range these ones. Success. But please, just don't lose your army to the towers. It's not worth it. You want your army to be able to, you know, deal damage. But Stark at this stage, he's got absolutely nothing. Like, he's got no military buildings. He's got the 1 archery range. And Belgium, he's coming forward with the knights. He's dropped the 2nd TC. He's dropping the 3rd TC as well. No more archers in production. Still making knights, though. So the knights are going to start to take down these towers. The crossbows are going to roam around, try to pick off anything else that comes out. And Stark is going for the castle. Okay. Gebettos? Is that what we're going to be seeing? Malian Gebettos? And is Belgium going to see it? Did he see it? Belgium. No. Oh, that is unfortunate. He did not see the castle. So he's going to kill this tower. Maybe kill a vill or 2. But then the castle's going to get here and it's going to force his army to run home. Get the vill. Oh, look at him go. What a little ninja. And now the castle is up. The knights, they just managed to kill the tower. But at this stage, he can still deny this gold. Right? He can just sort of sit back here out of range of the tower and the castle, be in range of the gold. Forcing out the defensive siege workshop as well. Like, this is just huge investments from Stark into not making military. While Belgium's just going to happily boom away at home on his 3 TCs like this, using that Slav eco, getting those impressive farmers to work, and then try to maybe just win this game in the late game. You know, get up to him first, get that huge eco just rolling away. But I still think, like, just sitting on this hill with the crossbows would be the best play. You deny this gold, and then Stark's got absolutely nothing. Oh. And we're maybe seeing a pause here. A waiting host. Okay, that means we're getting a pause. Not sure why we're seeing a pause, but we'll find out in some amount of time once something happens. I'm just going to grab a quick drink. Don't mind me. Okay, there we are. We still haven't missed anything, guys. Still paused, still waiting to see what's happening. He won't make any more expo. I don't think so either. Like, the play that he's done so far, where he... Okay, and we've got the unpause. He gets his archers, he gets the massive archers, he tries to deal some damage, and then transitions into better Slav units. You know, late game you want to be making siege and helbs probably, maybe some cavaliers and hussar for raiding as well. And the crossbows is just sort of like, you know, the make-weight unit to get you through the feudal age, castle age transition. And, you know, even though they didn't really kill too much, they caused some eco-harassment, right? They were denying some of this wood line. They were harassing this gold a little bit. And look at him go. He's already 20 villages ahead, which is just crazy, right? 20 vills. The forward siege workshop is coming up. And just, I assume we're just going to keep seeing more and more knights and maybe some siege weapons. But actually, he's not making any knights. He's got one monk out. Belgium calling for a sec. He needs a pause. And we're getting another pause now, it seems. Nope. And there we are. We're back into it. He's playing it like Celts Teutons. Well, that sort of makes sense because the Slavs are sort of just like the Celts and just like the Teutons, right? They are all, you know, siege infantry civs that have, you know, somewhat decent cavalry and crap archers. And oh man, Stark is going for the second castle. Are we just going to see a full Gebetto play here? Just all in Gebettos? Because that's all he's making is 1 TC Gebettos. Oh man, but the 2 mangonels? Oh, and the watchtower gets killed instantly. But, okay. The 1 mangonel... Is the castle? Oh. Oh man, I thought the castle was going to get killed by the mangonel. But nope. Stark now, he has to move his castle back just a little bit. And now we're coming in. The 2 mangonels though, can the knights pick... Oh, whoa! No! 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 Look at the... Oh no! Again! No! Belgium, please! No! Oh my god, that was just horrendous. He had, you know, 20 army to less than 10, and now he's got absolutely nothing here. He's come forwards for this tower, but the tower's just gonna get cleaned up. Oh my god. Oh, if he'd been able to dodge that mangonel and been able to deny this castle, I think the game would have been over. Honestly, like, he secures this position, he can push forward. The castle's denied, right? He just builds some more towers and it's just stuck. But now he's sort of giving Stark a way back into it. He's building a 3rd mining camp on this gold. He just wants to be extra efficient. As efficient as he can possibly be. And now he's getting more upgrades. The full Gebetto play is on. He needs more stone for more castles, for more Gebettos. Oh my god, is he meaning? 1 tower only, and he's got guard tower. Maybe. Well, he does have the 1 tower at home as well. And by the way, I've actually never seen a guard tower in this, you know, architecture style. At least not that I can remember. And they are quite pretty towers. And they've got this nice little, like, pointy roof. A bit like a witch's hat sort of a thing going on. I quite like it. It's a cool architecture style. But here we see the Gebettos. They're coming in. They're trying to do a raid. The monk sees them. The monk just gets killed by some throwing knives. And the Gebettos, oh, they're going to chase down these vills. Belgium, where's your army? You don't have any army. Oh, no. You want to build a forward castle of your own, and then get up to Imperial Age and get some mangonel. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Stark, please. Don't do a doubt castle. This is how you lose the game from this position. You're 40 villages ahead, and then you throw by not building this castle. Belgium. Belgium. Oh, my God. No. Oh, no. Okay. He should be fine now, I think. He'll lose a couple of vills, but the tower's going to clean up. Okay, the castle is going to go up. I think. I'm pretty sure it's going to go up. It is going up. Okay. If that guard tower was not there, this castle would not have happened. Oh, and he's even getting treadmill crane. That's how worried he is that he's building that the castle wouldn't happen. That he got treadmill crane. The one guard tower saved this castle. What a play from Belgium. And now he's almost got the resources to click up Imperial Age. He's going to start making trebs. And then these villagers... He's got enough stone for another castle. So he could potentially, you know, move around this side, get another castle up here, deny this other gold, deny expansion opportunities to this side. But wow. st4rk is actually playing really, really well here. Like, doing the best he can from the position he's in. Right, like he's cleaning up military, like he's fighting uphill and he's still just destroying these crossbows. Oh, but Belgium, oh, look, the micro. Look at the micro. Oh, okay, well, he was microing pretty well there. And then now, Belgium building a defensive castle on this hill to sort of secure these 2 golds that he needs to produce trebs and other military units once he hits imp. Is he researching every tech? You know, maybe. That could be what he's saying, but oh, st4rk, he sees the chopped trees. Rip. He's thinning down the vill lead. It's no longer 100 vills. It's only going to be... Sorry, it's no longer 50 vill lead. It's only 45 vill lead. Don't worry, guys. st4rk, he is still in this. He is still in the game. 45 vill lead is enough. That is counterable. And oh man, these Gebettos, they're going to walk into this castle and just die. They're just going to stand here and die, maybe. Oh, is he going to get murder holes? Belgium, get murder holes, man. That is the 3k IQ play. And on the other side, you know, he's still just roaming around with the Gebettos, picking off vills here and there. But, you know, 45 vill lead. It's not something that is really something. It's not something you can get over. You're so far behind. You're dropping a second TC and a third TC at minute 40 of the game, when you know your opponent is Slavs and probably has a monster eco. And the one villager forward castle in the middle of nowhere. Look at this play. Like, this castle could get destroyed by Gebettos. Like, come on. Belgium. Like, what are you doing? Are you trying to throw this game? Okay, there's some more vills. Okay, he instantly deletes it. He's like, nope, we're not taking any risks there. And now he's building the forward treb. He's getting chain barding armor, so he's going for cavalry. And st4rk, he sees his... Oh, the ram rush! The rams are coming! Where is this trebuchet going to go if there are rams on one side and Gebettos on the other? I think this castle might go down. Like, the Mangonel just instantly killed by the Gebettos. And look at him. The castle is going to go down. It's going to go down. There's another defensive castle at home for Belgium, defending the left-hand side of his eco. But st4rk is maybe making plays. Possibly. He's taking down the castle. He's got his army. He's in position, you know, keep trying to push forwards. But we see the Cavalier tech, the plate barding armor, and the mass stables coming on. And there's even a Boyar here as well, by the way. He's going Cav. Why? Well, I don't think there's any real other option for the Slavs, right? You're not going to go crossbows, obviously, in Imperial Age, because you don't get arbs. You're probably not going to do helbs, because, you know, these are ranged infantry. Boyars are not really viable if you've only got 2 castles. Maybe 3, you know, once he gets a little bit more stone. So I feel like, you know, Cavaliers and Rams, or Cavaliers and Onagers even, are probably his best play at this point. The problem is that he just needs to be active, right? He needs to get out there and he needs to kill things now. Right, he's still got a 50 vill lead, but, you know, st4rk, he's building another castle. He's got his 3 TCs going. He's going to start getting an eco soon. And if st4rk gets to Imperial Age, he might be able to, you know, win this game. Okay, but the Cavalier, they're streaming forwards. He's getting the upgrades for them. He's got full pierce armor. He's going to start doing the attack upgrades pretty soon. He's going to take down all the Rams. He's going to take down this massive Gebettos pretty quickly here. And then I think st4rk is probably going to have to call GG once he loses all of his Gebettos here. And Belgium just constantly microing these 4 little crossbows that he has before a Mangonel hits them. Nope, he dodges the Mangonel too. Ho ho. Look at them go. And now the Trebuchets are coming. The mass builds. He's going to come for another castle here. You ram down one castle, I'm going to build another one. The sounds of Gebettos dying is like female villagers. It's exactly the same sound. Now the first Trebuchet is here. Belgium is buying 100 stone. There's the castle coming up. But come on, don't fly under the castle, right? You have all the advantages at the moment. Use your Cavaliers. Go raiding. Go raiding. You know, raid these villages that are vulnerable. Don't fight underneath 2 castles. Belgium, please. It's just so much unnecessary damage coming in here. Like, you've got your castles, you've got your trebuchet production coming in, right? You can slowly push these down. Maybe. This trebuchet's not firing for some reason, though. Treb, you've got a job to do. Shoot. Kaboomy. Launch projectiles, you know, 90 kilos, 300 meters, you know, the meme. Let's go. Nope, he's... Nope. Okay, now he's firing. At the mining camp. Right. Of course. As you do. As you do. But okay, so the Boyars and the Cavaliers, they're running around trying to do some raiding. And oh man, mass buildings coming forwards, getting elite skirmisher, getting light cav. We're taking fully into trash at this stage. Oh, and even the light... Full trash military to push in against st4rk at this point. And I don't see what st4rk can possibly do to win this game. He is somewhat close to clicking imp, but there we are. He's calling GG. With the Trebs on the front, ready to take him down. The overwhelming eco lead. The stronger, more upgraded, better military, and the production to just keep spamming it out. Well played by Project Belgium. Getting 1 game back, getting to 2-1, trying to, you know, get back to that level, even playing ground where he wants to be. GG, well played, 100%. I'm not really sure if there's much to talk about in the post-game for this one, because st4rk tried to make the aggressive plays, then just got completely countered. Like the 1 tower and the villagers rushing it down, forced him back, and then he was just behind the rest of the game entirely, simply because the Slavs is so powerful with their eco. But I think we're gonna switch out of the game now, and we're gonna think about what are we gonna see in the next game. Because okay, civs. What civs have we seen played so far? Okay, Chinese, Incas, and Malians. So st4rk has used 1 top tier civ in the Chinese, 1, you know, 2nd tier civ in the Malians, and maybe like a 3rd tier civ in the Incas. So he's still got a lot of options. Whereas Belgium so far, he's done the Franks, the Mayans, and the Slavs, you know, 3 of the strongest civs in the game. He's going to have to face against all 3 of those civs at some point in this series. So he's going to need to, you know, start taking more wins sooner rather than later, is what I'm thinking. Belgium, maybe he's going to pull out the Huns? No, I can't see that. I can't see the Huns. Mongols, Malians, something along those lines. Maybe even the Aztecs for Belgium. And I think st4rk's probably going to go for like the Franks, is what I'm thinking. But we're just about to launch into the game. Carlini really outraged in the chat, saying, I think the Incas are 3rd tier civ. What? Oh, and Age of Empires crashed again. Feels bad, man. I need to remember not to go straight into Capture Age. I need to give it a second or 2 to load. Otherwise, it seems to crash Age of Empires, which is slightly annoying. Password. There we are. Incas are so underrated. Well, I'm not saying they're horrible, but they're just not top tier. Like, most of the time, I would favor all 5 of the other civs that have been played so far. In, you know, the vast majority of situations. But okay, we are into the game, ready to go. On the right-hand side, we're going to start with Project Belgium. He won the previous game. Now he's bringing out the Chinese pick, trying to get back in, get the scores leveled to 2-all, and his map is, I think, pretty fantastic so far at like just a first glance. He's got the back wood lines, one back gold. His main gold isn't too bad, and like these walls are beautiful, I think, if he scouts them. Right, he can wall off this side up here pretty easily, really far from his base, that's true, but it's easy enough to defend later on. Right, they break through there, easy, whoops, that's the wrong button. Easy wall there, sorted. Around the rest of his base, you know, he can build his barracks and his archery ranges and stables and whatnot along the front here. Nice and easy. And then he just concentrates most of his attention here on the front, in front of his gold, and then he will be A-OK. On the other side, though, for Mr. Stark, playing in the blue as the Mayans, he is in a pretty dicey position. He's got all 3 forward golds, the sort of like semi-backwood, but it's still at the top of his base. It's not too safe. The back berries, the semi-back stone, really far away secondary stone. This is the sort of map that Belgium had when he was playing Mines. And I really hope Stark doesn't try to go for the same Drush FC strategy that Belgium did. Unless he's trying to lose. If he's trying to lose, I think that would be perfect. But if Stark wants to continue winning games, he needs to, you know, just keep playing Feudal Age aggression. I think that's the best thing to do. And that's some nice little micro there. Keeping the ball underneath the TC. Doing a good job of that. 4 on wood, so it's probably going to be a Drush or Man-at-Arms. I would expect Man-at-Arms from Stark. We've been seeing him doing it for the past 2 games now. Probably going to see it one more time, at least, in the series. And he's also coming forwards with the lame, stealing 2 sheep away from Project Belgium. And is there a boar he can steal? He could... No, I don't think he's going to get to that ball. That's really far back. And straight to the TC? Maybe? Nope. He's going to see that house. He's going to stay safe. And Belgium already getting some walls off to the north of his base. Securing himself nice and easy here. And he also sees that Stark is roaming around his base. But here we are. He's bringing in the second ball. No chance of any lame happening now. He's also pushed in all of his deer? One of his deer? Where are his deer? Okay, push one of his deer in from this side. Okay. That should like help mitigate the missing sheep. And allow Belgium to get up to feudal age at a fairly standard time. Try to use that Chinese eco bonus to get ahead. And even pushing in more deer now. Going for the greedy players. He doesn't care. He's like, Stark, what are you going to do? Probably Man-at-Arms rush me? That's fine. Ooh, but a little bit of a scout fight here. Getting up on the hill, maybe? Nope. Oh, he was trying to like debate the eagle away and then keep pushing the deer in, but not going to happen today. And Stark is just, you know, being a little bit of a pain in the ass, just roaming around here, keeping an eye on Belgium, not allowing him any free space. While at home, he's dropping the barracks. He's making militia, so he's not doing the man-at-arms like I thought he would. He's going for the Drush play. Are we going to see the Drush FC? Like, big walls like out here? Big walls? That just seems crazy. Like, The thing is, like, those sort of walls, like, that might work if Belgium doesn't scout Stark's base. Right? Like, let's take a look at Belgium's point of view. If he doesn't, like, he's got no scouting. He's scouted his quarter of the map almost entirely, and that is all. If he doesn't know that Stark has a bad map, then he can just quite happily straight FC, and there's nothing Belgium can really do about it. And look at this play from Stark. He's standing, he can see where the wall is going. He is standing on the palisade walls to prevent the wall, and the militia, they are coming. They are almost here. But, oh, one more palisade. One. No. Belgium. Quick. No. The militia, they're in. Oh, no. No. Oh. Okay, he's not going to lose any villages. But, unfortunately, you know, he almost had the wall. He just needed to place one palisade tile He was unable to do that, and now the Drush is here. They're in his base. It's not really harassing anything, but it's keeping him off gold. And it looks like Belgium's trying to go for scouts, I guess? That looks like the play he's going for, but he doesn't really have much of an eco to back this up. Like, how is he going to make scouts? He doesn't have the wood for a stable. Okay, he does now. We're going to see a stable. There we are. There's the stable play. But he's... Oh, no. And the militia in again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, Belgium, he's just forced to fight here. He's going to lose at least one villager. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Oh, she survives. What? st4rk, how could you let that happen? Okay, wow. I did not think that would happen. I was 100% certain at least one villager was going to die there. They could still get over here. There's this villager all by him lonesome. This one here, she is trapped in there. Oh, yeah. st4rk saw her, but she just like, nope. I'm getting out of here. I'm dropping off my berries and then I'm going back. I'll give you a second chance, fellas. But he picks off the eagle with a nice little hit there. And then now st4rk fighting under the TC fire is not what he wants to do. The thing is, how's the scout production? Not particularly good at this stage. Belgium doesn't really have much food eco. Okay, the last militia is going to go down to the villager. Belgium, he's scouting forwards. Finally, you know. Minute 12, he is trying to find st4rk's base. He's going to walk in here. Oh, no. st4rk, you're not fully walled yet. But, okay, st4rk, he's not going for the straight FC. He's just playing Drosh into archers. Spear's coming over here to help secure it, and then... Oof, that's a strange wall. Why would you not go on that side? I guess you did not scout that. But yeah, st4rk is doing a pretty good job at this stage trying to defend his base, right? The walls on this side secure this area, and then he just keeps his army centered on this hill area. And then once this area is secure, the rest of his base will quickly fall into line with some walls. I think this side is possibly even fully walled already between the tree and the stone, which is quite fortunate for him. And this one scout, is he maybe going to get picked off? Nope. He runs away. He keeps juking and diving, trying to see what's happening in st4rk's base. He's found the gold. He sees what's up. He sees the two rangers, I believe. He does. He sees the two rangers and the blacksmith. Whereas at home, for himself, he is fully walling. He's not making any more scouts. He's just massing farms. Maybe he's just going to go like straight FC after making one scout. That one scout is now dead. Feels bad, man. Yeah, okay. So, Belgium. He's got some big walls up. Okay, no, he's dropping an archery range. He's deciding, okay, there is a number of archers out on the field for st4rk. I cannot afford to not make any military whatsoever. Probably drop the range and then build a mining camp on gold. And after wheelbarrow, he's going to start banking this food up like a crazy man. I think probably I'm expecting full skirms at this point from Mr. Buggum. There we are. Skirmisher defense. Once wheelbarrow's done, he's going to start saving the food and gold just to go up. Why did he wall like that? Can see the minimap how close he is to the edge of the map. For which walls? For Mr. st4rk? I believe that st4rk just... I got no idea. st4rk, he does see it. He should have walled. Yeah, I've got no idea. Like, a wall out here gives him so many more opportunities to gather wood safely, right? He can build a TC back here just fine later on. Or, you know, if they do break through this wall, you wall again. And if they break through that wall, you wall again. He's got so many more options. He's open on the right too. Are we still talking about st4rk? I don't think st4rk is open. Like, that's walled, that's walled. Carlini next to the zone. I'm pretty sure that this is fully walled between the tree and the stone. I think that that is touching. Let's zoom in real close. I think it's walled. Guys, I think it is walled. Like, I can't be 100% certain, but I feel like he would have noticed if that was open. Yeah, well, I could tab back into normal Age of Empires, but I don't particularly want to do that. Screw it. Let's just tab back into normal Age of Empires. Let's take a look. Ah, wrong colors. Okay, no, it is walled on the diagonal. Right, like I'm going like the north-south diagonal. It's open, but when I go like left or right, I can't. There we are. Done. Once and for all. I don't think the wall... Yeah, because there's no idle villager button to press, right? So, at the moment, there is no implementation to do the wall trick and capture age. Which is slightly unfortunate. But here we go. st4rk is coming forwards with a big army, tons of archers, a couple of spears as well. And at home, Belgium dropping the second stable. He's getting the scale barding armor. Probably going to do... Yep, there we are. There's the Bloodlines tech and a couple of skirmishes. Knights and skirms is what he's going for. Maybe going to lose one villager. Nope. She's going to quickly get the hell out of Dodge. Get back. Stay safe. Okay, st4rk, you've got to be quick. I think, honestly, if I was st4rk, I would just go for it. Make the play. Like, get the eagle in there. The spearman, try to bash down the wall. Break in before he hits Castle Age. Because he's got so little army, he has to be up to castle. Right? Like, there's no other reason for his entire army to be, you know, a half dozen skirmishes. Oh boy. And Belgium sees the reinforcements coming in. He sees there's more archers and another eagle coming in. And st4rk is just full on archer and eagle production. And then what are we seeing? Okay, Belgium immediately elite skirmisher, bodkin arrow, and queuing up 2 knights. And then now a defensive TC to secure his gold. I quite like that. I think that's a good play. And he's also getting bowsaw as well, that necessary eco upgrade. And st4rk is just like, nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'm noping back home. I want to be safe. I want to keep massing my army. I don't want to potentially lose a handful of archers here or there when I'm so close to Castle Age. He's just going to mass it all up. His huge military of 30 at the moment. Group all together, sit on the hill, and then wait for the crossbow upgrade. Probably even consider getting Eagle Warrior as well. He has dropped the second barracks. And then now we see Belgium is thinking about going forwards with his small army of skirms and a couple of knights. And I don't think this is the play. Like, I understand, your Castle Age, you want to try to push that, you know, strength that you have, that advantage. You've got more upgrades, you've got better units in knights and elite skirmishes, but you have so little army, right? You saw how many archers st4rk had when he was outside your base. We see the third TC coming up here on the minimap. I don't really want to look away from this army just yet because there might be an engagement. But no, Belgium is deciding, time to go home. st4rk has just hit castle himself. I don't want to lose my army either. And TC coming up for st4rk here. He's on both of his golds as well, splitting his eco so that if one of them does get harassed, he does have a backup. But interestingly, Belgium, you know, he's getting up to 3 villager lead already. He's going to have the third TC soon. 3 to 2 TCs. He's going to start getting a big villager lead if st4rk doesn't, you know, start to make a play. And the question then becomes, what military are these players going to transition into later in the game? Because Chinese, you know, logically you probably want to make like Chukanus, Rams, maybe, you know, some light cubs, raiding, maybe some skirms as well. That's sort of your army, your ideal army comp. Maybe Cavalier if you happen to have a lot of knights. And then for the Mayans, it's like plumed archers and rams. And maybe eagles. And eagles somewhat counter the skirmishes and chooks and light cavs. But Chukanu are just so dominating against the plume ram combo because they just shred through the rams. And then they have their own rams taking against the plumes. And they just get like a huge advantage that way. So I feel like st4rk is either forced to deal big damage in Castle Age, which he's trying to do, right? 40 military to 20 here. These eagles are probably just going to destroy, rip through this army here. Nope, he's just getting back out of the way. I'm actually not sure who's going to win this, but I think it should be st4rk. I think, like, he's got ballistics. He's got +1 armor as well. He's got +1 armor on his eagles and +1 attack as well. Like, he's up on upgrades. And he has more military. Total health pool is slightly in Belgium's favor, but I feel like if st4rk takes a good fight here, he should be able to win this. He's got ballistics, he can out-micro. Oh no, but +2 armor might turn this around for Belgium. Siege Workshop as well. As soon as he gets a mangonel or two out, if they get a hit on those crossbows, he is going to clean up easily. Also, he's extending his villager lead 7 villages ahead now. Still only 3 TCs to 2 for st4rk. And a monastery as well. Maybe going to try to grab some relics, or even just to heal his knights, or even just convert a couple of eagles maybe. He has options. Okay. Now we see st4rk. He's coming forwards with the 3rd TC. He's almost got enough stone for a castle as well, which I would expect to see either on this hill here to defend the TC, or possibly out on this hill area here to sort of secure this relic, this gold area as well. But okay, they're trying to force a fight. The mangonel's at 50%. Okay, let's see. Who is going to take this? The eagles, they're going down. They're not killing enough of the skirms, I think. But there's so many crossbows. Like, there's not enough knights to really take a fight. Look at this. They just keep ducking and diving away from the knights. They keep having, you know, just the bad pathing issues that Age of Empires has. And now, military 42 to 17 only. Belgium still has a score lead, but that's purely because of his, 14 villager lead at the moment. I think st4rk just needs to either get his own siege workshop or get his forward castle and start pushing in. Right, he has his army. He needs to use it before Belgium starts to get back into it with his own military. Right, Belgium can quite easily add a add a third, maybe even a fourth stable pretty soon with his villager count. And once he masses 20, 30 knights, he can quite easily take a fight here. But oh, the mangonel getting a shot off. That was a decent shot, but going down in return. And now st4rk should just clean this up. Look at it. He's got so much more army here, so much more health on his military. 45 army to 10 now. He converts a single eagle. Is not enough, and this mass of crossbows is almost unstoppable at this point. Maybe a sneaky mangonel popping out? Oh, and that monk is just dead. Pop. Feels bad, man. Also, the one villager defensive castle, by the way, to defend this hill and this TC. And now the crossbows. He's just playing it safe. He's walking away from the siege workshop. He knows there could be a mangonel coming out soon. And he's just starting to push in. Get away from it, away from any possible mangoes. And start to harass the front of Belgium's base here. Belgium dropping the 3rd, dropping the 4th stable. But look at this population lead, right? st4rk is 30 pop ahead, but he's still 15 villages behind. Obsidian arrows, I think that's like the first tech he's going to research. Like as soon as the castle is done, he gets obsidian arrows. And oh man, I missed that, but I don't think the mangonel did anything at all. I think it just came out and died. It maybe got one shot off on a couple of these crossbows, but not enough to make a difference. And now Belgium, going to build a defensive castle now. That could possibly get denied. If st4rk goes in for it, he could deny this. He has so many crossbows. Like, look at him go. 50 army, 52 military to 13. Belgium can't possibly stop this unless he gets in the front there and blocks them from going in. But okay, I think st4rk maybe left it just a little bit too late. The castle is going to go up now. The knights, they're trying to get around the back, try to block the crossbows in, cause as much damage from the castle. Is this a decent trade for Belgium? I don't think so. Actually, no. That actually worked out fairly well. He cleaned off about 20 or so of st4rk's army for close to no losses. But st4rk is up to imp. He's up to imp already. That cheap Mayan military. Not spending a lot of resources on crossbows. And Belgium, he's close, right? He's got 1,000 food, but he's missing the gold. He's got a lot of wood in the bank, but no market. And all of his gold is forward here. There's this one here. And then the other gold is... I forget where the other gold is. Oh, the other one's in the back. Never mind, that one's fine. But come on, Belgium. You need to click up to imp really fast, or else you're possibly just going to get overwhelmed by Arbalests and probably a Trev or two. All the gold. Yep. Never mind, Cypherlate. I forgot that there was the gold in the back. I saw these two. I'm like, they're forward. There must be a third one forward as well, right? 4th TC coming up as well, though, for Belgium. Dropping the mining camp. He wants more stone. But, okay. st4rk. He's got the obsidian arrows. And maybe Belgium's going to try to make a play? Come on, don't lose your mangonel to one eagle. Ooh, that is actually still really dicey. Okay, but there's the villager to repair it. Belgium up to imp himself, but look at this, is 2 minutes slower. 2 minutes slower to Imperial Age. That gives st4rk so many options. He's starting to make plumes as well. He's still making crossbows, so he's going to have a mix of ranged military coming out. And then I assume he's going to just make some trebs as well as soon as he gets up. 2 or 3 trebs. Start pushing in, and Belgium can't take a fight with 13 knights against soon to be, 30-odd arbalests. Yes, Belgium does have a better eco, but, it's still only 20 or so vills, and the Mayan eco really doesn't need that many vills to keep making arbalests. But he's not even researching arbalest. What? I think that's a huge mistake. You've got so many crossbows, why would you not get arbalest? Like, arbalest would be my first click, and then probably bracer, and then conscription. Okay, there's arbalest, okay. It's still coming in, guys, don't worry. It's just a small panic. But, like, I'm so surprised. Like, Belgium, why are you just sitting out here with all your army? Like, 40 arbalests could just walk around the corner and just destroy you. Don't panic, man. It's st4rk's APM. Ah, right, my bad. Oh, don't walk into the castle. Whoop. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. There's a couple of plumes out here, not really dealing any damage whatsoever at the moment. Could maybe pick off a farmer or two. Not a big deal at the moment. But here comes the walking army of plumes. Sorry, and arbs. Gets a shot off. That was okay. Dealt a decent amount of splash damage. But there's still so much army here. 34 military against 21 from Belgium. Belgium's up to imp now, though. Getting Cavalier, plate binding armor. Keep running. Run, run, run. No, don't stand here. Oh, Belgium. And building another forward castle here. There's one single plume. Slowly killing villagers. Not that that matters really at all. And now the trebs, they are out. They are firing on that forward castle. But these Cavalier, or soon to be Cavalier, sorry, and Onager tech as well. I feel like Onager is a bit of a strange upgrade choice, considering you don't have any other siege workshops, nor do you have any mangonels at the moment. I would say just go like straight ram chook, and you should be fine. Downhill treb, by the way. Not ideal in a treb war. And he's also trying to heal up his knights a little bit before he possibly takes the engagement. Selling some wood. What are you doing there, Belgium? Are you just selling for gold? Seems so. Ooh, this could be good though if st4rk throws away some of his units. But oh, these plumes are just diving in. Diving in, walking into the TC. And now with this forward castle now, 3 castles in a line here, Belgium's going to have a hard time taking down these trebs, I think, with his current numbers of Cavalier. At the moment, he's only got 30 Cavalier. There's going to be, a bunch of castles here, a lot of arbs. He's even getting helbs, right? Helbs and arbs sitting underneath castles, defending trebs. That's tricky to push. Military count is equal. Okay, yes it is, but so is the villager count. st4rk's only 9 vills behind now. Let's see, who's got the relics? It's not the right one for relics. That's the one. Only Belgium, he's only got the 1 relic, and that's almost ready to fall at any moment. But the Onager plays. They are coming. They are coming. Bloomy. Get the shot off. That was one pretty good shot. Can you get a second? No, he can't. He needs to get like 2 or 3 Onagers and then go in all at once. Or maybe just go in all at once with all of his Cavalier. All of the Cavalier and the 1 Onager in the back. But these helbs, you don't want to fight helbs with Cav. Okay, the Onager shot is okay, but there's still a lot of arbs. There's still a castle. There's still some more helbs coming in, but it looks like Belgium is pushing back. He is pushing back. He takes down the treb. He has his own trebuchets coming forwards to take down the forward castle of st4rk. He's getting bracer. He's starting to mass Truco news. I would expect to see possibly rams coming out soon. By the way, Belgium is out here in the north of the map grabbing this extra gold and also raiding this gold with a couple of Cavaliers. But this is the important part of the game. This fight here, can these 2 castles stand or will they fall? If these two castles go down, I think st4rk will call it. I think that's just GG if these fall. But if they stand, if he can push back, then he has a chance. Masonry and Hoardings coming in. Just in time, Hoardings there. Getting a little bit more time on this castle, but it is going to fall. 3 trebuchets firing away. But he has cleaned up a lot of the Cavalier. All of the army that Belgium has at the moment really is, you know, 16, 18 army, including 2 trebs. 12 Shugonus. They're not even fully upgraded yet. Not elite. He doesn't have rocketry. He's getting chemistry, though, and he's also getting the last armor upgrade. Oh, sorry, the second armor upgrade. My bad. And also switching into light cav. Why is st4rk without chemistry? I have no idea. But oh no, they're sort of taking it in turns to throw away their army. But at the same time, Belgium's trying to come forward with some stables, but there's Helbs ready and willing to defend. Where are these guys going? Does anybody see this gold? Oh, no one sees it. That could be big. If st4rk was able to see that gold, that would be huge for him if he could go grab that. But anyway, the Trebs, they're continuing to roam forward. We're dropping some ranges. Remember, he has already done Elite Skirmisher, so he can keep adding skirms in at any time. Got 1 Onager, 2, 3 Onagers ready to get some good shots off onto Plumes or Arbs if they come nearby. And just a small number of Cavaliers, which I think might be better used raiding at this stage. Because there's so many Helbs running around that they're just going to instantly die if they try to go forward. But oh no, there's still more military on the field for st4rk. But big Onager shots. Can he get one on the Plumes? No, he cannot. But these Helbs, they're slowly clearing things up here. The Onagers, they're going to go down. The Onagers, they're falling. They're falling, but the castle is falling too. I think this is still possibly a win for Belgium if he can continue to hold on. Right, Onager shot there. Take down the Helbs. Onager, shoot please. All the Plumes, that works too. Just shoot something. Shoot something with your Onager. Just fired. God damn it. This is annoying me. But okay, we've got Cap Ram coming out. Upgrade coming in. Soon to be Siege Rams as well. He just needs to stop throwing away all these Jugonus. Right? There's nothing in position to tank for them. There's not enough skirmishes. st4rk dropping his own Siege Workshop. He recognizes that he needs Rams too. Onager, shoot! Yes! Get the shot off! Oh, that was good. That was good. Maybe get a second. Oh, there's a nice split though. And Belgium, like, he just needs to back up with his army a little bit. Just stand here next to the monastery. Wait until he has 40, 50 army and then keep going forward. He's throwing away so many units at every moment. And there's a small little raid coming in again with a couple of Arbalests on this side. But all he's done is killed a couple of vills on these farms. And maybe get a vill or 2 on the wood line. And it seems that also, I heard a relic getting picked up somewhere. I'm not sure where that was, but somebody got a relic. But st4rk has the first Rams. I'm pretty sure that I saw Belgium doing Rams, but he's not made any yet. He's got no Onagers forward, none in production. Oh no, Siege Ram coming in for st4rk. I honestly feel like this is a throw from Belgium. Like, he was playing so well, and he's just been pissing away his army, unit by unit out here on the front. Like, again, these skirms, they're just sitting here shooting the Rams instead of the Plumes. Castle on this side is secure with gold. Yeah, that makes sense. That's nice. But, like, st4rk has only got, like, 1 big mass of Plumes that he hasn't really been adding to very much. And then it's just Helb in front and a couple of Rams. And he's just sort of destroying Belgium here. Okay, there's some more Onagers coming in. Some more Onagers. Come on, fire. Move forwards. Shoot. Shoot. Come on. Okay, the light cavs are here as well. Oh boy, he just came out of nowhere, that Onager. But now with the Siege Ram, this is going to be tough, right? Like, they're just such a tanky siege weapon. All of Belgium's army is sitting here shooting this 1 Ram. And he's just dying. He's at 200 pop. He's got 150 vills. But where is it? Where is his army? He's got 35 army and a ton of it in queue, it seems, somewhere. But it's all just walking forwards and dying. Just like, move back, mass your army, and then fight. Please. You've still got a monster eco. Oh, that's really nice. Denying that castle as well. Picking off some more villages on the gold. I just really wish, like, Belgium, like, he's had map control for quite a while now. If only he could have grab these relics. There's one relic here. There's a second relic at the top. If he had grabbed those 2 relics and his relic at home and moved them to the back of his base, he would have like a lovely, lovely passive gold income at the moment. Like, you see he's scouting around. He's trying to find the gold. He's trying to find the stones and the relics. He just needs to, spend the time to grab them. Micro is hard? Well, yeah, I know that. Like, I understand that, but it's 65 army to 10. That is just not enough. Like, when he was first pushing here, he got the first castle, he got the second castle, he just then needed to stop, mass more army. That trebuchet is dead. I think. No, it's still alive on 6 HP. Hero Treb. Just standing there. There's another Treb as well. 2 trebuchets. And also some siege rams coming out for Belgium. Beating Stark after 50 minutes is really hard. Yes, he does have an insane late game. That is 100% one of his skills. Like, his macro and unit control in this sort of a late game situation is insane. Like, even just like, these handful of units that are around the sides, picking up bills here and there. The problem is, like, Belgium could still win this game if he just masses an army and fights all together. Instead of, he's got 10 Lycav dying for, close to nothing. He's going to, throw away 3 or 4 skirmishes and Shukanu for almost nothing. And remember, like, the Mayans, they get... They get extra gold, and oh, that's the GG. The Mayans, they get extra gold because of the 20% longer lasting resources. So you don't really want to get into a trash war with them. But, that was an insanely good game. Like, I'm incredibly impressed with the quality of their plays. Just Belgium threw away a few too many units in these early fights around this castle. Adding micro skirms, adding more Lycav, exactly. But honestly, just having more army at any one stage, right? Instead of, fighting with 30 army and then waiting a minute and then fighting with another 30. Just wait for the first minute and then fight with 60. And it'll be so much easier. But well played to both players. Really well done. The KD sort of doesn't really tell the entire tale, because Stark has got a lot of losses himself. It's so easy to mass plumes and push with rams. Well, Stark was really slow massing his plumes and ram numbers, right? He started with arbs and trebs, and then sort of slowly transitioned into plumes and rams. Hey, Squan, how's it going? We're going to switch back out of the game now. We're going to take a look at the civs and think ahead. What do we see? Does Belgium have a way to get back into this series? Does he have something that he can use? What do you guys think? You can somewhat easily buy time by hiding under your castles. I think I agree with that, right? Like, Belgium was trying really hard to protect his castles because, you do want your castles to stay alive so you can make Chukanus late game and even Trebs and stuff like that. But, he was just throwing away units, trying to stall for time, and that just never let him get that massive units that he needed. And a lot of it was throwing away gold units. Like, his early engagements with Skirms and Cavalier was insane. Like, he cleaned up that first army from Stark really well, but then after that, he just sort of stopped using the Cavaliers whatsoever. The Cavs just started dying away to Helbs all the time. And then once the Cavs were gone, there was nothing really in position to prevent, the Rams coming in. There was nothing to prevent just the mass archers from getting on top of Belgium's army. And also there's nothing to move forward and snipe Trebs. So it gave a chance for Stark to keep sort of defending to begin with, and then gave him a chance to push back into it. Will these games be posted on AoE Zone? Probably not. Maybe if you ask one of the players to do so, they could do that, but it seems that the game has been unrated. Normally it's on match stats, but it must have just accidentally been turned off. So it's not actually rated. There's no way for me to download it myself. But if you ask the players, I'm sure they would be happy to post the games or send them to you. But we're going to get into our next game. On the north side of the map, we have Mr. Stark playing in the red as the Franks, coming in with another power pick. He's done Mayans and now he's done the Franks. And on the other side of the map, we have Project Belgium in the blue as the Aztecs. The first time we've seen Aztecs now. We've seen all three Miso civs played so far now. Incas, Mayans twice, and now the Aztecs. So we're getting a nice, I guess, completeness to all of our Misos. Everyone's getting played. They're all getting their chance to shine. The problem here is Mr. Project Belgium has another god-awful map. Like, just look at this. 2 extra golds far away. Main stone out to the front. Secondary stone way out to the front. His main gold is, somewhat nice next to the wood line. 1 tower sort of defends them both. But at the same time, 1 tower denies them both. And then his other wood line is sort of awkwardly shaped over to the side as well. And look at how far away he is from the edge of the map. This just makes walling really difficult because, like, let's just pretend he managed to wall around the front of his map. He still has to wall this bit and this bit at the back of his map to sort of be fully defended. Whereas Stark is a lot closer to the edge of the map. Even if his gold and stone, which are insane, by the way, really nicely tucked away at the back here, if they were forwards like this, it's still a fairly easy semicircle wall. Which, if you haven't already gathered this, I highly, highly favor Stark's map. Like, look at how beautiful this is. As I said, the back gold, back stone, beautiful. Secondary gold also to the back. Easy peasy walls between these wood lines, right? Nice, perfect semicircle. Drop his barracks and his archery range maybe on this side, or... Sorry, archery range is Frank's barracks at stable, my bad. Probably over there. Maybe on this side if he wants to. It doesn't really matter either way. One side or the other will work out. And then he'll just have this nice, powerful defensive base here. Oh, he killed the TC. Oh, no, Stark! He killed the boar with his TC. Oh my god. No. Oh man, Stark. Oh my god. Oh wow. Feels bad, man. Where's his other boar? Does he not have another boar? Oh, that's because Belgium's already stolen one. Oh my god, Stark's gonna have no boar. He's got no boar whatsoever. Okay, Belgium's stolen a boar that I missed. He's luring in his second boar. He's gonna lure the third one at some point. And Stark, oh Jesus. Oh my god. Look at, he's already just, I got no words. I don't know what to say. Oh. And like, even his deer are pretty awkward because there's this wood line, so he has to push around the wood to get the deer into his TC. And I'm not sure if Stark even knows that his boar has been stolen. Right, like for all he knows, the boar is like in this black area. Because like I didn't see it get stolen, so for all I know, he hasn't seen it either. Tilt Stars ECL is not finished. We'll be casting the 1v1's semi-finals and the grand final tomorrow at 14 GMT. And then the 3v3 stage will be beginning... Well, it should be beginning this weekend, but the teams are not scheduling as well as they should be. So the 3v3s will be beginning in the next week or so. And oh, no loom! Oh, this villager. Okay, but this tells Stark, okay, I've been lamed. There's an eagle warrior, it's missing HP. It stole my boar, clearly. And you probably don't want to take this... Oh no, Stark! You sent the villager forward! Did he get him? Oh, 2 HP! 2 HP! Oh, Stark, that is... Wow. That was ballsy as hell. Risking that villager that was already injured. Like, Loom came in at just the right time, gave him that little extra bit of HP to save him there. But look at this, like, Stark is just like, well, shit, I'm never going to get to Feudal Age at a good time. Because I don't have boars at all. So I'm just going to full wall and try to FC and pray that that is enough. Whereas if we take a look at Mr. Project Belgium's base, he's just going for a drush. Which is not really going to work because Stark is fully walled. I think maybe Belgium's just thinking, well, I've stolen one of his boar. I feel like I'm probably pretty far ahead. He's possibly also stolen sheep. That might possibly be the case here. I don't think so, but maybe. So maybe just Drush FC and try to deal some damage, but he's not going to get in. st4rk is fully walled. He is a master at this. It's all walled. He's getting Loom now, though, for Project Belgium. And also doing some big walls himself, trying to secure his base. I don't think it's going to be Drush into Flush. This is definitely a Drush FC. He's got so many villages queued up. He's going 31, 32 pop Drush FC. And st4rk is 12-minute feudal age. Probably doing straight FC himself. These villages are... No, they're going to a wood line. I'm not sure what st4rk's going to do. I would have said just straight FC, but he's not going to gold yet. So... he's not going to be able to click up the castle age unless he's planning on marketing. But at the same time, I don't think he has enough food income, remembering that he's missing 2 boar. Okay, there's the barracks. Okay, so probably just like defensive late scouts, like really late scouts, just to try to defend and maybe harass a little bit. Forward vills. Where are they going? Mr. st4rk, what do you see? He sees that stone, he sees that stone. Maybe he's going to come forwards and trush? Like a very delayed trush? Poor Bug'em. Don't say poor Bug'em. Oh, okay, yeah, well, poor Bug'em in terms of the overall score, but go Bug'em in this game because he stole a boar and silly Mr. st4rk accidentally destroyed his boar with his TC. Means that he does not get any food from it. Forcing this incredibly late feudal age. 11:53. And yeah, we see Belgium, Project Belgium, the good old Bug'em, he is going up straight to Fast Castle. He's got nearly 600 food, he's halfway to feudal age, he's on gold already. He is sorted, and now we see the forward stable, soon to be a tower somewhere. And oh, by the way, let's take a look at the back. The militia, they're not going to break in for a long time. They're just going to keep whacking away at this house, slowly trying to take it down. Well, yeah, of course he's still feudal for Bug'em. Bug'em's doing a Drush FC. They're not like fast feudal sort of plays. Forward stable at minute 12, well, you know, the big brain plan here is that if the scouts don't have to travel as far in walking distance because the stable's forward, then you save on walking time, so it's the same as if it was a normal time building. And then that's completely eradicated by the fact that these scouts are going home to defend against the Drush. So, never mind. Oh boy, and Project Belgium, he is a smart lad. He's getting Town Watch instantly. He knows what might be happening. He could see these villages. Is he going to go for the counter tower? Is he... No, maybe. Okay, but his militia has now been cleaned up between the villager, the spearman, and a couple of scouts. It's a good micro here from st4rk. Oh, he does lose 1 scout in the end, though. And Belgium's just, like, doesn't even care. He's like, okay, I see you're building a watchtower. That's cool. I'm just going to go up to Castle Age and be fine. And there's 1 eagle coming out as well, sitting in the TC. Building another eagle, it seems, just for defensive reasons. And then there's a tower to deny this wood line. Like, this is what I'm saying about Belgium's map. Like, it is so exposed on all sides. And, like, once these scouts break in, there's nothing really that Belgium has to stop them other than making some spearmen. Double racks as Aztecs. Not what you typically expect to see, but okay. He's getting the quick walls up. Probably build a gate across there. Nope. Okay, but the wood line is now thoroughly denied. The scouts, they break in, but the walls are happening. And I feel like this is the point where... Oh, no! Oh, no! Belgium! No! Oh, you're throwing. Oh, no. Oh, no. That... Oh, no. And now you're just going to let this tower go up on the front of your base? Okay, you need to close that hole before any more scouts come in. Please. Belgium, like, there's still a hole there. Oh. I'm so conflicted about this game. Or these games in general. Like, there are so many amazing plays happening. And then there's also so many just like, how did that even happen sort of plays. The Eagles are going for the counter offense against a guy that is fully walled. Is even building, you know, like a layer of houses behind this wall. What do you think is going to happen when you get to his base, Belgium? This is the point where, oh no, no, no. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening in this game. Like, and why did you not just build one defensive tower to deny this forward tower? Then your farms would be safe. You wouldn't be able to keep, running around this way like this. And by the way, look. Okay, there we are. Belgium, nope, not fast enough. And look at them. Like, these eagles, they're gonna slowly try to bust through a palisade wall. And st4rk is just researching man-at-arms. Because, man-at-arms beat eagle warriors. Kind of, somewhat. They do a pretty good job of it. And st4rk just has, like, no... Sorry, Belgium has just no eco at the moment. The towers are just going to continue to creep around like this. They're going to deny the farms, deny the food income. The eagles, they're not going to break in. The stone wall's coming up. And just... Belgium is just refusing to build a tower. And I don't understand why. Why is he not building just like one single outpost before this one? Or before this one, like on this side next to the mill? Or even before this one, just build one next to that house. Or like next to the mill again. Just anything at all to try to stop this. And like these eagles, okay, now I was about to say, delete these walls so the eagles can come in. Big fight coming in here. It looks like Belgium should be in a pretty good position here. Okay, he's cleaned up most of the military now from st4rk. All the military, I should say. The eagles, they're going to start to take down these towers. He's got the mangonel as well. He has managed to mostly deny this forward aggression, but his eco is still in a little bit of a shambles. He's got a ton of gold at the moment, a little bit of wood, and not a lot of anything else, really. He's got 200 stone, obviously. Got the ram coming out. He really wants to take down these towers, as he does. He wants to have a nice, secure base. Continuing to move forward with the eagles, but the stone walls are coming up in force everywhere. There's even the second barracks. We're going straight into the longswords, kids. Like, well, I guess longswords if and when we get to Castle Age. We're going straight into the man-at-arms to begin with. And then now, we see here one more villager going down. And st4rk's forward, okay, has been denied. This is good. This is well done from Belgium. He's managed to defend. But st4rk's eco is still basically untouched, other than the, 3 or 4 villagers that have died on the frontier. That scout, nope, not managing to get the mangonel. There's the ram here as well. I feel like you should target the towers first. Yep, there we are. The rams just plodding forwards, keep repairing the mangonel. Ooh. Ooh, by the way, Belgium with the 0 eco upgrades at the moment. Double bit axe coming in at 23 minutes. Not ideal at all. But here we are, taking down the stable. Nicely done. On the other side, there's a decent number of man-at-arms being massed now for st4rk. st4rk is getting close to going castle. He may be thinking about it. He's got 300 food in the bank, a little bit of gold. But nope, he's still just queuing the man-at-arms. I almost feel like this could just be huge BM plays at the moment from st4rk. He's just like, I'm just going to make a ton of man-at-arms and stay feudal, because why not? But now, okay, the forward siege, this is what we want to see. The mangonel, please don't let it get sniped by like a single scout cav. If that one scout cav kills this mangonel, I'm going to cry. Honestly, that would just depress me so much. But okay, he's coming in. Can he get a mangonel shot on the man-at-arms? That is the only question. Can he do it? No, he can't. I don't think this is a fight Belgium wants to take, honestly. Yeah, no, those man-at-arms are just shredding through these eagle warriors. That's crazy. It's a feudal age unit that has +1 melee armor. And that's it. And it's just destroyed those eagles. It just cut through them like they were butter. What the hell is happening? Okay, st4rk is up to Castle Age now. We're seeing the crossbow switch coming in from Belgium. But you know what's going to happen, right? st4rk's going to hit Castle Age and he's going to switch back into Knights. And it's going to be like, huh, you made crossbows, lol. That's not going to work. And then he's only got the second TC. He's still missing Wheelbarrow. That's not going to happen for some time now. He's got Horse Collar finally. He's got these Ecos starting to roll. But I still think he's behind economically. Even though he is technically 4 bills ahead, the amount of time he had without Eco upgrades, and the fact that he's only, you know, just recently built the second TC, the third TC is only just now coming up, I feel like I have to favor st4rk. And we see st4rk coming forward with the vills. He's going to try to be able to do a castle drop somewhere. Where, maybe? st4rk, what does he see? What is he thinking? Maybe, you know, somewhere here between the stone and the gold would be a good position. The problem is I'm not sure if he's able to defend trying to go that aggressively. He doesn't know about the archery ranges, by the way. He has no idea that there's a crossbow switch happening. So maybe he's thinking, oh, if there is a eagles to try to deny my castle, I'll just, you know, destroy it with my man-at-arms. But oh no, here's the crossbows. That's the problem. Big, big problem. The eagles are still getting shredded though, by the way. The man-at-arms are bloody good against eagles. Feudal Age versus Castle Age unit, absolutely destroying them. And the Long Swordsman and Squire's tech is coming in, even though he does see that the crossbows are here. And as I said, like I expected that there would be a knight transition at some point, but the problem here is you're just showing it to Belgium that this is happening. Right? These eagles can come over here, this ram can come over here and destroy the stable, and then it achieves nothing. He's only got the one stable at home, and not enough knights, right? There's no upgrades whatsoever on the knights. So, like, even though this is a small number of crossbows, you know, 11 crossbows should be enough to kill a handful of knights. Plus the eagles are there as well, by the way. The problem is just Belgium needs to group up his army, stay together, and he should just destroy this. No worries. Okay. You want the eagles versus the knights, you want the crossbows versus the longswords, and you want these guys in here fighting too, please. Keep microing back. Keep microing back. Is that an outpost? That's just the outpost. No worries. Come on, Belgium. I believe. I believe in you. Oh, he doesn't have vodka arrow. Oh. Maybe it's not as nice as I thought it would be. I take it. I still think he's doing okay, right? Like, look at the health pools on so many of these units, right? If he keeps microing and targeting the correct units, like if he kills this knight that has 1 HP, there we are, he got him. But all the armies on this side, the castle's happening. There's 1 spearman and 1 monk. And actually, wow, he did clean it up. Holy shit. Belgium, what are you making? He's making a mangonel. Oh shit. There's a castle, man. Belgium. Okay, we've got the monk conversion rate coming in. Yes, very fast conversion. But I think the castle's happening. Belgium, he's got no gold. He can't even buy a tower or something like that. Can he get another convert off before this monk dies? No, he can't. 2 monks died for 1 night, and this castle is going up. And this is a huge problem. Like I was just saying, you know, I think Belgium's in a really good position now. He's managed to get back into it, and now it's just like, well, shit. This castle's denying the golden stone. The monastery's going down. This TC is going to go down. These vills need to like run over to this gold mine up here. The mangonel might even go down here to this knight. Please, Belgium, please, please, no. No. Oh. Everything that could go wrong is going wrong. And we've even got the forward TC to take Project Belgium stone here. Ready to build more castles, right? As soon as st4rk has enough stone, which he actually does already, I fully expect to see another castle here next to these archery ranges. Denying this gold, threatening to move towards this gold. Does st4rk see this gold? Oh, he doesn't. That is helping Project Belgium so much. If he knew that gold was there, these knights would just run there straight away, try to pick off some of those villagers. But he should be able to see it. Like, where is this villager going, right? They're walking somewhere. Now, the longswords, they're backing up. They don't want to fall to these pesky crossbowmen. There's even a siege workshop coming out, trying to get maybe a defensive mangonel or 2. And now the knights, they're just going to switch into raiding mode. Can we find any villagers to kill? Oh, but these are some nice walls. Nice walls. Yep. Can you go build fast? Oh no! It's open. It's open. It is. Oh no, Belgium. By the way, this TC is going down, and the third TC is being built at home, and these knights are just snacking on all these villages. He's got the 30 vill lead, right? He has chances. He can still do well in this game. He has the 3 TCs. I don't think going aggressively with your crossbows is the play to make at the moment. I guess the defensive pikes should be enough to defend from these knights, but what are you going to do when he builds another forward castle? Like this forward castle that I expected right next to the archery range. What are you going to do when this happens? You're up to Imp. Yeah. Is he going to kill his own castle? No. Well, like, what happens now? Like, your crossbows are on the wrong side of the map. You killed 2 villagers, and you're about to lose a lot here. The knights, they're picking off. They're picking off villas. There's a lot of idle villas on this side. In Belgium, you're about to have almost no gold income whatsoever. He needs to drop off 50 more stone so that he can build a defensive castle on this hill. Okay, no, castle up here on this gold. Is this going to go up? There's a lot of knights here, but there's a few pikes if they can maybe come over. The pikes and the TC fire can maybe be enough to secure this castle, because he needs this. He needs access to gold. And these crossbows, look at them. The crossbows, they're just sitting here doing nothing. Absolutely bloody nothing. It's just, you're still kind of ahead, and like when you hit Imp, you're gonna be obviously more ahead, but I'm not sure what your plan is for hitting him. You're gonna make a Treb, obviously, and just Arbs, it seems. You're dropping 2 more ranges. Arbs and pikes. Like, all of this eco back here, like, there's nothing to defend it. I say as one single knight starts to kill villagers. Like, this knight is just going to roam around, snacking. Hungrily eating these villagers. Getting kills. Okay, and look at this, like, all the pikemen just immediately run over this side to take down the one knight that's there. He's found another stone, which is nice, in the back of the map. Building a trebuchet instantly, getting bracer. Not researching Arbalest because he can't afford it just yet. He's pretty lucky that he managed to get up to Imperial Age, to be honest. Because I'm pretty sure he was doing Imp in this TC. He could have taken it down, possibly in time, if he'd concentrated some more military resources taking it down. But what are these knights doing? The knights, they're trying to find something to attack. Where did all the pikemen go? Oh, the pikemen are all dying underneath the 2 castles. Not ideal. You need... Where's that? What is that Treb doing? Belgium! Oh man, the trebuchet is dying to the castle. I'm getting frustrated, honestly. Like, Belgium just bought 1,000 wood. Why would you buy 1,000 wood? And they're just throwing axemen, just roaming around, killing all of his villagers now. And, you know, he had a 20, 25, 30 villager lead a while ago. He's barely 7 vills ahead. And that's going to change really quickly, because this army is just going to move over here and kill this TC. He's making another Treb. Where's his crossbows gone? No, he's going for another raid. Of course. Why? Let's go raid instead of defending my trebuchets. Another TC for Belgium. I don't see how he can win from this position anymore. He's sort of like spreading everything all over the map, which in some ways is good. But like, look at these Arbs. They're not on like a formation stance, like stand ground or defensive, so they're just running, chasing a single villager. And they just lost their nice little corner that they were hiding in. Yeah, Belgium just noticed that these crossbows just died. So I think that that's probably going to be a GG fairly soon. Even though Stark is still in Castle Age, he is just in such a better position than Belgium is. Right, he's got the villager lead now, by the way. You know, almost 15 villager lead. Belgium spamming TCs all over the place. He's got some extra gold, extra stone, stuff like that. That's nice. He's got 2 trips. He's slowly taking down these castles. But I feel like if *4rk, yeah, like it just goes mass castle age knights, or if he saves up and just goes to Imperial Age. Either one of these options should be fine. Right, all these throwing axemen and knights coming in here. They're going to destroy this TC. Maybe he's going to die under his own mangonels. No, he's going to kill the TC first. He's going to chase these villagers around this way. Continue climbing ahead. 20 villager lead now. Oh no. Where is the army to defend the trebuchets? Such a throw? Yep. Yep. 100%. And *4rk is always also up to imp, by the way. That was huge. Huge throw. Like, I think the whole just going straight to Rush FC, I think was a little bit of a mistake. I think trying to play aggressively and abuse the fact that you are ahead of the boar was really good. Would have been better. Second, in Castle Age, you did a really good job defending. That was insane. But then, after that, after he had that first defense, like he managed to clear it up, his Eagles were doing well, and then he just wasn't microing this fight particularly well. Like, there was one knight that was on 1 HP that killed 2 or 3 crossbows. But it just didn't work out. So we're going to switch out of this game, because they're having a bit of a chat in the game lobby, and I want to read that before we get into the next one. What was the players saying? *4rk, I don't know how, but killed boar with TC. Went to search for the second one and couldn't find it. Was all game like WTF. Which is, yeah, very feels bad, man, because Belgium did steal that second boar. Or the first boar, I guess, depending on which order you're thinking of the boars. And then from Mr. Belgium saying, I think if I had Bodkin Arrow, I would have killed almost all your army, and then I could deny your castle when you had the longswords and knights. And I definitely agree with that. If you'd had either Bodkin Arrow or just microed his army a little bit better, if he targeted the weak knights, if he'd found those and taken them down, if he targeted the weak longswords, he could have removed so much of the military power that *4rk had, being able to deny that castle, and then he would have been in such a different position. Without that castle, the game would not have played out at all like that. Hey, Newick. How's it going? Glad you're back. Make a house. How many tickets have we sold so far? So as I think that's Zach in chat saying 23 tickets have been sold to the ECL LAN. So that's 23 tickets out of the 100 tickets that we have available for sale at the moment. If you want to come to the ECL LAN, make sure you get in there and buy the tickets. We're going to have Secret and AM here playing the LAN final. We're going to have casters here casting. We're going to have all sorts of people from the community here to watch. You know, you get to meet all the, well, not all, you're going to meet some of your friends that you've made online, some names that you recognize from Twitch chats and streams and whatnot. It's going to be awesome. If you want to come, you know, get in there, type in, I think it's !LAN. Should give you some infos on where you can buy tickets and more information about when the LAN is. But we're about to get into game number 6. This is going to be match point for Mr. *4rk. And from here on out, Belgium has to win every game if he doesn't want to lose. So we're going to see what is he going to bring out in these games. I'm going to go into the game now. Game has launched. And we see, interestingly, Project Belgium playing in the blue here as the Japanese. Not really the civ that I would have expected. But I guess Japanese have options. He's seen that *4rk likes to play man-at-arms quite a lot, so maybe he's thinking just Japanese counter man-at-arms will work pretty well. Could be good. Otherwise, what's his map like? Back secondary gold, which is nice. Forward main stone, forward main gold, not ideal. And then forward secondary or third gold and the forward secondary stone, not ideal. So again, right, all of these stones in vulnerable positions. If *4rk does, you know, his same man-at-arm forward strategy that he's done in a couple of the games so far, If he gets towers in here, secures this position, he's going to have a wonderful, wonderful time. The redeeming quality for Mr. Belgium, he's got the backwood, the 2 backwoods almost, and the back gold. So he can easily wall off this side to the edge of the map, wall towards his main gold here, and then have a safe, relatively safe eco in this sort of light patch here. He's got the gold, the berries, the wood, all located in one central spot. On the other side, though, for st4rk, he has been royally screwed with this map. All 3 of his gold... Oh, sorry. Is that his gold? No. Sorry. We can actually see Belgium's gold, by the way. So we've got 1 gold, 2 gold, 3 gold from st4rk, all well forward of his TC. Secondary stone way out to the side here. Only nice thing is the back main gold, but it's half buried in this wood line, which is not ideal at all. And his walls are just impossible. I do not see any possible chance of some walls happening in this game from st4rk, like full walls. Like his best bet would be going all the way out to these wood lines and using this cliff, but that's just a huge, massive distance. Is there going to be Guess Who at the LAN? We could maybe set up the Guess Who if people wanted to try playing Guess Who. We could maybe do that, but I don't think it'll be a part of the grand final settings. I don't think. Like, don't quote me on that. I'm not going to rule it out. I'm not going to give you a definitive no. But I don't think it's incredibly likely. Otherwise, so game is just going to start to transition towards the late feudal age. We're going to see what players are going for. We've got only 3 on wood for st4rk. So maybe he's just going to go for a scout rush. And yeah, he's dropping a farm already. So that's a clear indication he's not doing man-at-arms. Scout rush it is from st4rk. From Mr. Belgium, he has 4 on wood, which is quite a lot when you consider he's Japanese. Normally, you only need 3 on wood because you save so much wood on your drop sites, only having half cost. Possibly going to see a barracks coming up pretty soon. He's got the wood for it. Maybe he's going to go for a drush. But at the same time, maybe he's just going to go for the man-at-arms. No, this bill, he's going to make a house and then probably make the barracks and then go for man-at-arms. It's a best of 9 Guess Who for the final, only it's a 4v4. So, like, does that mean, like, each of the 4 players has a Guess Who thing each, and then you have to guess all 4 of your opponents before they guess all 4 of yours? That'd be interesting. I could think about that. We could maybe adapt the Guess Who game for 4v4. We could try to sort something out like that. But yeah, as we thought, there's the barracks coming up for Mr. Belgium. Going to see man-at-arms. Probably? I would assume we're going to see man-at-arms. I don't think a Drush FC is the play at all, seeing as every other time, yep, there's the mining camp on gold. Straight into man-at-arms, and we see st4rk doing some... He is actually doing some big walls, but he's walling out all of his gold, which really is not the thing that you want to do if you want to, you know, have a successful long game. Right, you can survive with trash in the early game and even, like, mid-castle sometimes, but as the game continues, right, you need siege weapons, you need monks, you need more expensive upgrades. Oh, look at this, they're both up to feudal at the exact same time. And here we see, Project Belgium, he's scouting the forward gold from st4rk. He maybe, okay, he's probably seen this chop tree if he's paying attention. He knows, he's seen the deer as well, he's seen the stone, he knows he's probably in this little circle here. And now he's about to discover the walls. The dreaded st4rk walls. Coming up, double lumber camp as well. But where are these man-at-arms? They're in queue. 4 forward villages. Oh boy. This is what we want to see. The only problem for Mr. Belgium is he does not see that there is a stone in here. Does your unit have arms? Yes, that rules out all the boats. Well, maybe the people on the boats have arms. Like, I don't think that's like a definitive statement that you could make, that all boats don't have arms. And where are these villages going? st4rk. I mean, Belgium. What? Like, I understand you want Trush, but you're going like the wrong way, man. You're going like all the way around here. You're trying to try like get the back of this wood line? Like, does he not know that this is walled? Well, obviously he doesn't know, but... By the way, this one wolf is actually like destroying this militia. Militia go nearly losing half of its HP there. Not ideal. And there's the stable coming up. More walls from Stark, completely ignoring his gold. Not what I was expecting to see at all. And here we see the Man-at-Arms. They're starting. They're going to bash away at this wall. They're going to try to break in. And these vills, where are they going to go? He's going to scout the second layer of wall. Or, you know, the next branch of walls, I should say. And there's the defensive tower from Stark. Belgium's just going to move over to this other side, far away from it. And Stark, does he see this? He does. And he's instantly going to go for stone walls behind this. That's going to save him nicely. Yep, the tower's going to go up. The tower's going to deny a little bit of this wood line. But the Man-at-Arms are not going to break in. They're not going to deal any permanent, long-lasting damage by killing villagers. And we see Stark. He's making the scouts. He's starting to mass up scout numbers. Soon he's going to be able to... Oh, actually... Screw that. We see Belgium just going straight in, going to Vill bash his way through the wall. Stark instantly getting villagers onto stone. He wants that counter tower to make sure this doesn't happen. Stark could also, remember, just make a quick stone gate back here if he needs to make sure they don't get in. The problem with that is, though, as soon as these vills get in, if they build one single watchtower on this wood line, it's over. Completely over for Stark. But is he going to break in? It's below half health. He could almost get in. How much stone does Stark have? 64, not enough. These villages are not working efficiently, but there are enough scouts here, I think, to possibly fight this off. 3 Man-at-Arms and 1 spear against 4 scouts and some vills. It might be enough. I'm not sure. Okay, the stone wall is down. They're in. In. Let's go. The villagers, they're all coming. Okay, he's not even going super aggressive with the tower. He's just going forwards a small distance. Are you really going to try to take this Vill bash in range of the tower? This, I guess if he takes down the spearman, as soon as the spear is down, then the scouts can get in here. Okay, that's nice. Belgium, he picks off at least 1 villager. Maybe he's going to get a second one. Losing all the Man-at-Arms. He loses a scout. Takes down 1 scout, sorry. But the second tower is up. And another villager going to go down. 1. No. And there it is. That's the tower. Is this tower going to go up fast enough to deny this wood line of Stark? At EscapeAoE, who is the best mod and why is it Sogum? I think the obvious answer to that is AoE Robo. I am clearly the best mod. Why did he ungarrison? Well, the villagers were building the tower, right? Oh, you mean at the end instead of killing things? I've got no idea. But I feel like this is a win for Belgium, right? Even if this tower kills his own tower, he still denies the wood line. And he can just, like, delete the stone wall, move back a little bit, and make the tower slightly further back. And it'll be A-okay. Denying this wood line? Look at him. Stark has to run all the way out here to this wood line. So far away. Even if this is just a temporary denial, it is still huge. Right, this... Yeah, he gets minutes of idle time, exactly. Like, every single one of these villages that was on this wood line, you got these 5 who are still idle. And then that walking time times, you know, 6 or 8 villages. Right, so I would still try to make, like, another stone wall. Sorry, another tower back here. Where is that villager going? Belgium, what are you doing?
Hi.
Where in the world was she going? Oh, no. That's a feels bad, man. That feels very bad, man. Trying to go for the sneaky forward tower. Trying and failing. But there are Man-at-Arms and spears here. It looks like Belgium is just going for the full barracks. But oh no! The scouts are in. These villages, there's no defensive spearmen. These villas, they're all idle. They're trying to move to the TC. He might lose 1 villager. Yep, 1 villager's going to go down. On the front, the Man-at-Arms and spears are taking an okay fight. And these villas are just chopping wood, doing nothing useful. Another villager goes down, but Stark is still equal on villagers. And at home... Oh, no! Stark, you lost all the scouts to the TC? That is huge. That is not good in the slightest. Okay, but they're going to turn around to maybe take another fight here. Yep, Belgium's the full infantry plays. Seems to be doing pretty well. Okay, but the archery range is coming up for Stark. Some archers and some skirms will clear this up, or at least help counter and clear this up pretty easily. And, yeah, you know, we're seeing just the standard transition away from man-at-arms. You make your man-at-arms, you do some damage, and then you start to switch into ranged units most of the time. But Belgium, he's got a lot of food in the bank, since he doesn't have to spend it all on those expensive scouts. He doesn't have Slav farms, though, but he does have a decent economy at home. He's able to start preparing to get to Castle Age, maybe. But he knows this. There's a tower here defending this gold. And he's going to try to come in here and try to deal a little bit of damage with his military. Oh, cheers, Psychosis Patient, for the 2-month free sub. Thank you very much, man. We really appreciate any and all support. Welcome to the team. But oh man, st4rk, really, he does not want to mess with these Japanese spearmen. They are scary with their faster attack rate. But by the way, guys, if you have a thing called Twitch Prime, you know, you can always just send that along to us, because every sub we get essentially gets put back into running show matches and events and lands that we do, right? Because, you know, those all cost money, and that money generally comes from, you know, subs and ad revenue and stuff like that. So if you can support us, if you're able to, if you're willing to do that, then we love you forever if you do. And that's my poor attempt at selling out, and we're not going to try that again. In terms of the gameplay at this point, st4rk is now starting to creep ahead because, you know, he is the Slavs. These farmers, they're working overtime, gathering as much food as they can, trying to get up. And yes, Belgium's going to beat him up to Castle Age, but I think... Ooh, what's happening here? st4rk, are you going forwards? Yes, you are. Oh boy. This could be a mistake. Belgium has enough stone for a defensive tower. Right, he's building one tower on the gold. He can build another... Oh, he doesn't have the second building. Oh, no, Belgium. Rookie mistake. And there's a stone wall coming in. He's got a couple of archers and skirms. And these vills, can Belgium see it, though? Is he going to notice the forward tower? Maybe not. There we are. There's the forward tower. The scouts and skirms, they're going to break in pretty soon. Like, Belgium, you need to build a tower back here. Like, right here. Belgium. Come on, make a tower. Please. Okay, if you're not going to make a tower, you need to, like, build some walls. Like, a house and a stone gate or something. Please. Okay, the tower is up now. You still need to do something to stop them from breaking in. Nope. Belgium. Like, the archers, they're just going to walk over here and deny your wood. The vills are going to walk over here and maybe deny your wood. Nope, he's not going to deny the wood. What? Ah, he's going to deny the farms instead. Possibly? Just walk up to here, but there's these skirms running around. He doesn't really want to mess with those. Ah, I think, honestly, I feel like st4rk would have been better off moving in this way. Building the tower next to this lumber camp, denying the wood line, denying the stone. And then, because like he's got the scouts, right? The scouts help counter the skirms plus his own skirms. Like, look at this. This is just going to be beautiful. Yeah, and then he runs to the TC, and then you go back. And then you know, by now, you've finished your tower. You're denying this wood line. And then that gives you the same sort of thing that happened to your wood line, right? You had to move your vills. Now, Belgium has to move his vills. But I guess maybe that's going to be his follow-up now. Third tower, if and when he gathers enough stone for it. And oh boy, we're going to see the knight transition coming in. We've got scale binding armor and bloodlines coming in. Do we have a second stable just yet? Not quite. Oh, look at that. I didn't even see this. st4rk trusted his own wood line to stop Belgium from being able to take this wood line. That's... that's pretty funny. I like that. But now, okay, we're seeing crossbowman and bodkin arrow coming out. He's only got 4 archers, though. So bodkin arrow really... Sorry, crossbow really is not that much of an upgrade. Okay, 5 now. Come on, Belgium. There's army in your wood line. Please, fight it. How many pogs do we have in chat? I'm not too sure. How many people do we have in chat? Oh, okay. I like this. So this is what this is what I was saying Belgium should have done a long time ago. Like building a tower slightly closer to the wood line. Like maybe a tile this way or something. Just to keep denying the wood line. Garrison? Nope, they're instantly backing off. Plus, remember, he does have Bogdan Arrow now, so that extra range is pretty good. He can't tower, he has no stone. Well, he had enough stone for 1 tower, which I was saying he should have used to defend this stone in the first place. But that's a completely other story. He's just going to go for the defensive siege workshop. He's massing crossbows on the left-hand side here. Got a couple of skirms as well. And there's just going to be a boatload of knights that are just going to come out of nowhere soon. And possibly going to kill him. Right, because in small numbers, knights are just going to destroy crossbows. The problem is 2 knights is not the numbers that I mean. I mean, like, you know, 6 or 7 knights against, like, 12 crossbows. But this is fine, right? Look at that. Picking up those scouts nice and easily. Not really taking any damage on his crossbows. But now, he has to worry, right? If he makes a mangonel to take down these towers, he needs to defend that mangonel now. Which means he can't be aggressive with his crossbows at the same time. Which sort of puts Mr. Belgium in a difficult position now. Okay. He's walling up. He recognizes, okay, knights could try to dive in here. They are trying to dive in. They're coming in. They can't get through there. That's walled off with those trees. And they walk into 5 skirms and just turn around and go back. Maybe going to bait the skirms in the tower fire? Nope. Nope. They are on point here. Forward siege as well from st4rk. And a second TC at home on the forward golds. That's an interesting watchtower. I guess he feels, okay, yeah, he's losing this tower here. He doesn't want the tower creep to continue. But I feel like at this stage, st4rk is in a very good position. Like, these knights in siege, which is soon going to come out, like a couple of mangonels, and these knights should take care of crossbows quite easily. And, you know, if the crossbows walk away somewhere else, then they're just going to start destroying his base. Like, look at this. Belgium's house, 77 out of 75 because the house was destroyed. He's going to lose another house pretty soon. st4rk could just come over here, destroy the archery ranges as well. He can just run in here and kill this mangonel. No worries whatsoever. By the way, we've also got a third TC coming up at home for st4rk. And these crossbows, like, where are they going to go? They can come to this gold. Okay, that's true. They can come here, they can maybe pick up a couple of ills, but they can just move to this other gold that's defended by the TC in the tower. He's got ballistics coming in just now. You should have walked closer before you started shooting. But that is actually absolutely fine. st4rk not paying any attention whatsoever. How many vills is he losing here? That was a lot. And ballistics is now in. Kill them both. Oh. Yes, Belgium. That is beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like 9 villages just instantly died there. Putting Belgium back in the vill lead, even though it's 1 TC to 3. But there is a forward castle now. The knights, they're coming in. They're going to kill the mangonel. There's 2 other offensive mangonels here. Oh. Bug them. You're going to lose a couple of knights, sure, but at this position, you can sort of afford to trade this off. Because if he doesn't have mangonels, he can't kill your mangonels. So you can just start destroying things now. Crossbows, though, denying this wood. That's nice. st4rk actually doesn't have any wood income at the moment. Well, you know, he's got a little bit, but it's not very good wood income, I should say. He doesn't have a lot of gold income either, but all the knights, they're coming back to try to defend this. And I don't think 5 knights with, you know, half HP are really going to be enough here. I don't think so. And okay, 4th TC coming up. He's moving forward to another wood line to secure that. And these crossbows are still just going to run around, try to deal some damage. Oh, the 2 mangonels. st4rk is bringing everything back home at this point, trying to defend against these crossbows. This is going to be big. Who's paying attention? Belgium was paying attention, but st4rk is just doing some good attack rounds here. Yeah. I think now these knights can possibly kill these crossbows. Maybe if he targets the injured ones. That's good. Yes, yes, yes. Kill the other injured ones. Yep, and this one here. Nice. Yes, Belgium. Yes, get this other one. 15 HP. Oh, st4rk with the micro. Look how good that is. But he does have ballistics, so it's not really worth it. Alright, I think that actually goes pretty well here. Like, he killed the 2 mangonels and quite a lot of knights. He did lose all of his crossbows, though, which is, you know, unfortunate, but he's still in a decent position militarily. Right, he's got this big mass of pikemen. Oh, there's more crossbow in these ranges. I knew that they're somewhere. I don't think the second TC is a good plan, though. Right, you've scouted. Like, let's take a look at Mr. Belgium's point of view. What can he see? 1, 2. He knows that there are 3 TCs. He can possibly see these chopped down trees and maybe recognize there's a 4th TC. You're never going to catch up economically. You need to get up to Imp, destroy these castles and try to gain an advantage that way. I think there's a hole between these houses. But no worries. Where are these knights going to go? They're going to maybe try to find some builds somewhere to kill. And this monk is just chasing them down forever, trying to get his wallows off. Almost in range. Nearly. Nope, the knights just keep moving away. By the way, these mass crossbows and mass pikes as well coming in here. They're going to find the TC. They're going to walk into the TC. Going to take no losses, just a little bit of damage there. And the knights only really killed one villager and then bailed. Not too bad, but he has lost an archery range on the front now. But I think that ram should get taken down pretty quickly there. There we go. And there we see Belgium. He's almost up to him. Nearly there. Just get a little bit more food, please. A little bit of food. And he's also got a forward siege workshop and a stable. Maybe just like a light cav rating is what he's thinking. But okay. He's about to click imp. Please do it in this TC. Make sure it's this TC. No, don't do it in the forward TC. I guess it's probably not going to get destroyed. But just think about it. Like, this TC is vulnerable. What if they attacked it? It could die. Those archers did so much damage. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I know I'm a little bit late reading that bit of chat, but this raid on the gold was absolutely insane. And it looks like Belgium's now preparing a big push here. Maybe he's preparing for Imperial Age once he gets Arb and maybe Halberdier as well. Make a push here off this hill. The problem is, st4rk's eco is 25 vills ahead, and it's also spread out all over the place in these many TCs. 5 TCs now. Oh boy. Big boom going on. Mass stables coming down. Mass knights going to happen soon. If Belgium is able to research Halberdier. Oh no. Again. Again. Belgium just losing out on just occasionally bad army control. Like, he's lost a couple of pikemen here to this TC. He lost so many of those crossbows to that Mangonel. And now all the crossbows are dead. There's just a handful of pikes left. The Mangonel's coming in. The Mangonel's going to go down to these knights. Look at this micro. Like, he pulls him away this way and then comes around the back. st4rk is just putting on a bit of a masterclass here in how you should micro your military. And now look at this, just st4rk with a massive KD advantage. 20 kills ahead. Yeah, he's going to lose a couple of vills here, but you're 30 vills ahead. You can afford to lose 2 or 3. And Belgium here has got 22 military, up to Imperial Age. Got a handful of crossbows and skirms at home. And really, that's it. He's not on stone, so he can't make Trebs, which is like the power unit that you get in Imperial Age. He's going for Bracer, 2-man Slaw, and Chemistry. No Arbalest at the moment. No Halberdier at the moment. No upgrades. Not many upgrades, I should say. And by the way, that's 6th TC coming up for st4rk. I feel like this is possibly a little BM. Just 6 TCs going full Castle Age boom. But 2 Mangonels and Knights coming over, forcing Belgium to run away. I don't think he knew that they were coming, but he's just gone home anyway, waiting for upgrades possibly. And now, he's waiting to research Arbalest. That's what he's just waiting for, but he doesn't have the numbers. You're almost equal in terms of military, but 20 knights will beat 20 crossbows if you don't have a nice little hidey hole to sit in. And if you have a hidey hole to sit in, the Mangonels are going to destroy you. And he still doesn't have Arbalest coming, by the way. He's concentrating on making villages. No, he's not even making builds. He's not doing anything that costs food at the moment. He's just not researching Arb. He's doing Cap Ram instead. All these units are low HP? No, they are not. These are all full HP. Well, except for these knights that are dying. But they were full HP. Is he going to get baited, though? Is he going to get baited into the Mangonels? Is he? Oh, the splits. The splits. Yes, Belgium. Yes, splits. Okay, this is the sort of micro that I expect to see from you. Just, why couldn't you have been doing this for all the games instead of just this one? By the way, st4rk is mining all of Project Belgium stone at the moment. At this stage... Oh yeah, sorry, I've forgotten that we've actually been using the blue and the red hit points instead of the green one. What's the hockey for that? I can't find it. I will get back to that in a second. But here we see, we've got Cap Ram Rush coming in. What's in this castle? There's 1 knight. In this tower, there's a couple of skirms. But there's too many knights here. I don't think he's going to get this castle. Like, these Arbs trying to snipe the Knights are going to take so much damage from the tower and the castle. And the Knights are just going to freely kill the Rams. It's just, And by the way, st4rk, he's up to imp in his initial TC back at home. 50 vills ahead. Slightly behind in military, but how Belgium lost so many vills? It's not that he's lost that many vills, it's that he only has the 2 TCs and st4rk has 6. So st4rk is just full on playing just like incredibly boomy castle age. He's also making a lot of knights though, just to like be safe, which is why his Imperial Age is so late. If he hadn't made as many, he'd be up faster. But I think the knights has been the correct call. Like, I can't really criticize him for this because, right, like this number of military units allows him to clean up these sort of ram pushes. Yes, he's going to lose a lot of the army, but if he doesn't have the rams, he can't kill anything, and then the Arbalest is sort of useless. Oh, Snap's coming in with the 10 months Twitch Prime. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Joining the team again. And now st4rk, once he gets Cavalier, once he gets plate barding armor, I think he's going to start to clean this up pretty easily. Like, yeah, we've got some Japanese helps coming out, but the eco behind this is just not enough. Right? Like, imagine, like, when st4rk comes raiding, like, there's 2 or 3 Cavaliers here, 2 or 3 Cavaliers here, 2 or 3 Cavaliers, like, everywhere. Harassing the farmers, harassing the lumberjacks. And then he's unable to keep massing helps, keep massing arbs like this. And by the way, he keeps throwing away all of his cap rams. Right, there's 4 or 5 dead rams there. There's another 2 or 3 here. Not really gaining anything. And like a 3rd TC being added at this stage of the game. I guess it makes sense. He's got a lot of food in the bank that he can afford to use. But it doesn't really do very much at the moment. Yeah, Zach is very... well, not very sick, but he's kind of sick at the moment. He's got a cold. I'm sort of getting the cold, but I'm less sick. I'm still able to talk, although my throat is starting to like hurt a little bit at this point in time. By the way, we've got Trebs coming out of this castle. Absolutely undefended at this point. Just like an Onager and a guard tower here to defend. That's it. But st4rk is taking down the Bug'em. He's got 2,000 score lead. 60 villager lead. He's well behind the military. I will give you that. Belgium has a possible chance if he can get a hugely amazing trade with his army, right? If he can destroy all of st4rk's army and then start killing bills. The problem is, st4rk is just building guard towers and castles and TCs everywhere, right? Like, look at them. Look at them all. Like, you try to raid him, and he just garrisons the bills, and he hides behind these buildings. And you just can't kill anything. Look at st4rk's eco. It's freaking humongous. Like, what's the eco tab? That's the one. Like, you see all these TCs highlighted. All the villages, like, just clustered around those areas. And this army is coming in. The Arbs are not there to protect the Rams. Like, Belgium. You've got a couple of helps, sure, but there's these onagers and guard towers still. Your Arbs are not doing anything. And it's very much the sort of situation, it's like, well, I lose an onager as st4rk, but I don't really care because I've killed most of your Rams. And then... yes, you're cleaning up his army. Yes, you've got double the military numbers, but these onagers just hard counter everything you're making at the moment. And the Arbs, they can fall back again. There's some more siege workshops. But siege onager coming in for st4rk. Look at these greedy plays. Definitely, st4rk remembers that Slavs do get siege onager. Siege onager was not taken away from the Slavs. By the way, guard tower rushing the farms. Oh boy. Will st4rk build Wonder? I hope not. That would be pretty BM. I would feel kind of bad if that happens. But okay, no. Belgium, he's calling the GG. Game over. That is 5-1 for st4rk. He has won this best of 9 show match. And just really well played by st4rk in every game. And I feel like Belgium had so many opportunities when he had chances to win games. Like his Chinese versus Mayan game, I think that was well and truly winnable. He had chances there. The Aztec versus Frank game, he had chances there. Just a couple of key mistakes at certain points of time, I feel really threw away the game. But if we take a look at the Civ screen just for a minute, we'll take a final, I guess, tally of the games. First game, Chinese versus Franks, just really well played by st4rk, abusing how good camels are, and Belgium sort of making a mistake and going for Paladin instead of adding Halbs or just more Cavaliers instead. The second game, Incas versus Mayan, is just a bad decision by Belgium trying to go Drush FC on a very bad map. Slavs versus Malians, this one was really well played by Belgium. They did everything perfectly well. Mayans versus Chinese, we sort of mentioned this one, just didn't have enough army at the right times. The Aztec game, same sort of situation. He just didn't have enough army and it wasn't in the right position. And then we just saw that final game. That's GG's, well played.